What's up, so? No, I hadn't started talking to yet. Hey, Magnificent, what you doing? Come in the room, y'all. I hadn't started talking. Let me see if I can. 1 second, y'all. Let me Okay. I think Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Nope. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, we got it. Now, you about to eat lunch? Oh, you eat lunch late, ain't you, child? I don't know. We supposed to be. My daughter has her seventh grade dance today, so we supposed to be going to Mangiano's afterwards. I don't know. Depends on our maybe it depends on how tired I am at 7:30, 8 o'clock, or whatever. But other than that, I ain't had nothing good eating. I want me a nice salad. ODS got me, my volume is up. Oh, here we go. ODS got me wanting that damn Zaxby's Sensation salad. That's my favorite salad at Zaxby's. It is so good. But I'm telling y'all, y'all got Applebee's near you now. I usually don't go to Applebee's because I don't like restaurants that don't give me compliments, like rolls, chips, something, shit. And I just be like, we did that so much when we were younger. Oh, Applebee's so overdone. But then they had a new little menu, and ODS was trying this Cajun pasta. You can either get it with chicken and sausage, andouille sausage, or shrimp. I had the chicken version with the extra Cajun sauce, and they give you a breadstick. When I tell you they gave you so much pasta, and my whole theory now is I'd rather just do restaurant, like sit down restaurant takeout. That's my fast food curbside now because the damn value meals or whatever you want to call them, and even damn Chick-fil-A about $15 a bone to get what I want, my grilled chicken sandwich and chips and all that. And I'm like, shit, you can go ahead and just do carry out the restaurant for the same price and don't feel like you done wasted your money and it's nasty. So I'd rather do that. So I went to, and that pasta would last me 3 servers. I went in and let my daughter try it. I went to the Applebee's curbside and got it to go. It has like these peppers in it or whatever. That Cajun menu they got temporarily for Mardi Gras, whatever, they need to keep that because I want to try something else. That pasta was so good. I hate when ODS do them lives because it be making me want to try the stuff. Even if I can't eat all of it, it be making me want to try that shit. And he had that Taco Bell shit, and I know better go Taco Bell shit. My stomach ain't been right for Taco Bells since God was a boy and Jesus was a Jew. I tell you, ain't no way. Every time I think I can do nachos and cheese now, that's about it. Taco has. Mm-mm. You gonna eat salad with balsamic dressing? Oh, okay, it's 12:38 there. All right. What's going on, y'all? I had like talked on my live something's in the air because it do feel like something's in the air. Like because this is like we waiting, and if people saying beast of the dead, beast of the dead, I don't think that's what it is. It's just a weird time. I think that the beast sector, as we know it, and the people, the characters, are we're gonna have to accept maybe that some of these people are beast sector now, and that's gonna evolve. It. I'm not sure because even no matter how much we tell these new people or 2.0, whoever you want to pick out, that they're not truly beast sector. I mean, this is the ground that they playing in. So at some point when you join, I guess even if you came from somewhere else, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we have to redefine that because that if we don't redefine it, then it will be considered dead because the faces aren't the same. But like even the people who used to come on the panels over at Bazaar and cut up on a regular basis, we had the same like faithful crew. Had Lovely Love, you had me over there, you had Trish and Dovey was coming, and that's from the Dory and Mona days. Remember all of that? Like we've had a lot of our core people are not here anymore. And then somebody told me Nicole Tyler was making videos still. Who was that? Was it Jay Wilson this morning? Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I got somebody. Oh, okay. What's going on?
It's me, Demon Soul. Can I come to you as a girlfriend?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, Demon Soul. So this is what's happening. Can you make sure that everybody don't hear what I'm telling you?
I think it's just me and you.
Okay, thank you. So I professed my feelings for Ness last night on Ness's platform. And I think Ness is scared of me.
She's scared of what? Of what? The relationship, or it may be too
Yeah,
good
I
for
think
her.
she's scared I'm gonna do it like intrinsic or I'm gonna do it like somebody else. But I'm genuine and I'm sincere.
Hey, Melanin Scorpio. Well, yeah, well, Jay Dunn, to be fair, I guess she does have, a right to like be a little cautious, but she can only.
But when will that stop though? Because even you, me and you done had some bumpy roads. But even so I love you. And if I woke up anytime on YouTube and something was wrong, I would feel some type of way. I don't understand what's wrong with me coming into my adulthood and telling people, and I had to tell Ness, if something happened to Ness and she didn't come back on here, I would feel away. So I'm just like, damn. If I hate a bitch, they mad. If I say, hey, I don't really hate you, and I would be torn apart if something happened to you, bitches still be mad. And Ness don't believe that I'm being honest, but I am being honest.
Yeah, she probably think you're not being serious. But Ness can control that though. She just don't send you no news. She can control the things that she allowed that she be open with it first just to see how it go. And then she can judge and see, how much further she wants to go. But yeah, I can see her probably not thinking you serious, but
Yeah,
at some
but you
point
gotta
you gotta give
remember,
people a
Ness was my
chance.
friend first. She was
Right.
my friend first, and I look at it that way. Like, look, we had a friendship, and we were friends first. I didn't even know Ness was gay. I was just being a good friend. You know, I didn't
So
know
you
she
can,
was
well,
gay.
yeah, that's a good question. So when y'all were friends at first, before she had left and went to band camp and did all of that, you didn't have any kind of gaydar at all before the heat situation?
Mm-mm. No, mm-mm. I treated Ness the way that I treat you.
Huh? So you think that? Oh, okay. So she just. So now, are you confident
Yeah,
that
I
she's
think,
liking
huh?
women now, or do you think that this was just heat? Particularly, or are you confident now that she does want to pursue a relationship with women?
Well, see, I don't know, but that's the thing. Whatever Ness got going on with her, her curiosity, that's not for me to decide. But what I do know is that when I didn't know she was gay, I treated her accordingly because no, you're not gay. But I think she cute. I mean, it's a few things that she could change, but it's a few things that I could change. And so that's kind of where I am with it.
Okay.
But she don't believe me. And Demon So I have to say, I've never been in the circumstance where I done profess something to somebody and they don't believe me. Like, I just want Ness to reject me. Just say, well, no, I don't feel the same way. And we move on. But she
Right.
don't
Give
believe I'm telling the
answer. Don't
truth.
just
And
be.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right. Don't at least give an answer. Don't be like, kind of baiting and coy. Like
Well,
actually
but
just at least give it.
she think that I'm lying. And I'm like, girl, I don't be lying on YouTube. Why would I lie today? So
Right.
yeah, I
Yes.
just want to have girls talk.
Daphne, she was saying that at first she loved her in that same way, but now there's possibility, and she realized Ness is into, exploring that her feelings have turned non-platonic, and so, but Ness doesn't believe that she's being for real. She thinks it's like, just a gag or just she's just saying something. She don't believe
Yeah.
that is true. Hey Sean, hey Uppity, hey B Sector, welcome everybody, Daphne.
Yeah, I really do like her.
Let's see. Back towards bi women. I think, yeah. How are you about bi women? I thought I heard your stance on that one day. Are you? Because you, I don't think you
Well,
open
I
to
don't like bi women. I don't like
right.
bi women, but
That's
Ness
what I
says
used to
she's
think.
a lesbian.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, hell, yeah. I mean, the people in the sector been saying it for the longest anyway that they thought y'all had a little thing, and either whether they said it was you for her or her for you. So it's not like it's coming out of nowhere. But I think that she can't go through another public embarrassment with the heat thing. I think that's what she's worried about. I mean, I don't know. She could speak for herself if she want to drop down, but I think that may be it too.
Yeah, and I think that too, but that was one thing that I thought about as well because I done dealt with YouTube women and this had one and it didn't go so well for her. But the thing is, it don't take away from the truth of the matter because really, like I would be heartbroken if something happened to her.
Oh, I believe
Like I
that.
really
Sure.
would.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, and so I really had to analyze my damn self. I was like, girl, what? And it lets me know that I have feelings. But if something happened to you, Demon, so I'll be heartbroken. I'll be like, what? But I don't look at you in that way. So don't, I want you to
Right.
understand.
Oh
The
no, I
reason
get
why
what
I'm
you're
coming
saying.
here, yeah, because I'm like, it's a few people, only a few, that I really genuinely care about. And if something happened, I'd be devastated. And so when I felt that way about Ness, even all the stuff that she done did against me, I was like, my goodness, why do I feel that way? So I had to kind of analyze. But I do. I think Ness is not a bad person.
Vic, I'm not
I
thinking
think
that
she
she just
okay.
wants us to be an internet. Can you? Vicky said that he thought that I would make a good online couple. I don't know if Jay Dunn is just meaning
No, no, no.
online. I think she means real, like.
Yeah, I'm always about real life. Vic. Come on now. Yeah, no, I feel like Ness done been mistreated, so she has mistrust. That's what I
Right.
think.
Yeah, that last one pretty much, so maybe that's what it is. And then if she say, okay, and then, you hit her with, you ain't for real, maybe she don't want that going on. Let me see. Just because a woman loves men too doesn't mean they are to be treated as if they are leper. The other letter in people in general don't want to be treated the same. Yeah.
Huh.
Huh. Well, no, bisexual. I don't think bisexual people deserve to be treated any differently. I believe that that's a choice like anything else, and if they want to categorize themselves as part of LGBTQIA, I think that's perfectly fine.
Well, for me, for years, easily the last, I would say 15 years, I don't date bisexual women. But I don't date bisexuals not because I have something against them, but because I want the peace of mind of knowing that I know what you desire. I don't want to be with somebody who desires something that I could never fulfill for them. And I
What's
think that
up?
as a lesbian, it's okay to have that feeling like, hey, if you bisexual, then no. Because I could never be a man. I mean, I don't sweat, I don't pee on the floor. I don't do all that like what they be doing, the men. So I could never fill those shoes.
One of Ness's supporters is saying that you said some very mean things to Ness. Do you think that she's supposed to take you serious after that? Or do you, well, I mean, they said some things to each other to be fair, but yeah, you want to respond to that?
Sure, I'll respond to Ness's supporter. I have said mean things towards Ness. But remember, Ness was with somebody who was trying to get me locked up. I think a lot of Ness supporters forget about that part of Ness life. Like, damn, they was trying to get me in jail, but they forget.
Hey, Shauna. Yeah, I think that little. I don't think that they feel like. Yeah, that part I think gets missed.
Right?
And
It's like anybody that try to really put me in jail, then yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with you, and I'm gonna say whatever.
well, yes, Scorpio. I think that's fair too. Y'all most definitely should be friends only. Well, I mean,
Who said that? Who said that?
um, illuminated melon.
Oh, Melon said that. Okay, Melon, I'll take your advice. Okay, Melon, because I was about to say something, but I'm gonna stop.
No, I don't think Jay done drinking right now. She typically. What's up,
No, I went to the
Shantae?
dentist this morning. I had my dentist appointment.
Oh, look at you and Ness Dennis twins.
Well,
She was
yeah,
right.
but I was already going through my process of going to the dentist before this.
Okay, Patricia said she's talking more on the fact of her child and her mothering. That's hard to forgive. That part of it with Ness, she feels like I guess that's the particular things that they're talking about. What's up, Jessica's town?
Well, and that's the thing too, because that's still something that don't sit well with me. I'm not fake. That still don't sit well with me, but I did talk to one of my friends. And my friend, because believe me, I didn't tell Ness last night out the blue. I done talked about this to a couple of people that's friends. And what one of my friends was trying to make me understand is that that was the better option. And to be honest, if that's the better option, then that's the better option. I'm like, okay, well, if that was truly the better option, then what do I have against it?
Telling where is this random thing coming in about? Oh, because they done said y'all peace standing up, so now you want to talk about women's bathrooms? Now, Sarah, no, I was talking about. I used to share that kind of stuff on my resource board on my old channel. No, it's not. I don't have any members over here, and that's my other channel. I used to put those type of side hustles and stuff on my resource board. That's what I was talking about, Pizarro. But no, tell anybody talking about the men's bathroom. She was just saying that's not her desire is to sleep, to pee on the floor, whatever. But women's bathrooms, yes,
Yeah,
can
I
be
don't want to do none of that.
a lot. Now you said how you know what they look like over the years when talking with my maintenance teams. Women have your maintenance teams that you were in charge of at the job. Okay. From the stall doors and
Wait,
walls to use. Okay, talent. It's a little
so
graphic.
talent feels some type of way because I talked about the men peeing on the floor? They
Yeah,
do.
he wanna let us know that women's bathrooms are more nasty.
I think the men pee on the floor more. But yeah,
Mm.
so that was just my thought. But like again, I said it to Ness on YouTube, and Ness was like, "Well, why you say it here?"
Well, there go
And I
your
said,
answer,
"Well, why not?"
Patricia. There go your answer. They asked that you express your true feelings to Ness. Yeah, she brought it up on the
Yeah,
platform.
I did it on Ness's channel last night. Y'all missed it.
There go a fan. Davina's a fan.
Damn it. What? She hate me.
What? She said that she thinks y'all have a good thing going with each other.
Well, yeah, I do care about Ness for real. Remember,
Hey,
I
Shanice.
was friends with her. We exchanged personal information with each other a long time ago. And we never really did anything wrong with each other. Up until Ness got with this heat, and this heat couldn't stand my ass. And I often question, like, should I really hold that against Ness because she went that way?
How
Like,
about it?
should I really be
Did
mad
you
about
hold
that?
her interactions with this heat against her?
Correct, because hell, if I'm up in a relationship, I'm going to do whatever my partner is wanting me to do. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm a follower, no, but in order to keep my home happy, then I might have to do some fucked up shit. And so that's one of the things that I've had to analyze. Like, well, did Ness only do this because she was trying to keep a happy home? I don't know.
Rodney said that he feels like you have a maybe the problem is that you have a crazy way of showing you care for her. So maybe that may have something to do. Hey, Octavius. Hey,
I don't care
Liza.
what Rodney said. Why he talking to me?
I guess he just commented on the thing. Who was that? Somebody else said something
He
about.
better shut up. Shut up, fool.
Huh. And she said, "Why you do it here?" Now, see, that's not a no, J Dunn. Though, I don't want to be too, optimistic and too like trying to. But a flat out no is a flat out no. But asking if I came up to a dude and I said that on here, like I don't know, I said Shakim, I really like you, like blah blah blah. I'm not joking. I know this and blah blah blah. And he said, well, "Why you bring it up on here?" To me, that means well, we can talk about it outside of here. So that ain't no no.
But the reason I said this on Ness's last night, the reason why I said on here is because Ness got her a group of people that she loved dearly. So I preferred to allow it to be on Ness's panel when I said that. I want her to
Hmm.
have it up on a panel. I mean, if I'd have told her privately, she was gonna tell them anyway.
Well,
I
yeah,
mean, so
probably.
why not?
You're right. Probably, yeah, eventually. But I'm just wondering
Yeah,
if you bring it up off of the panel, what would be the results? I'm curious. Like, because you can present it again outside, off of the panel, and that may be a different story.
yeah. And that's the thing. Like me and Ness, we message after the fact. But I think that Ness is overwhelmed. But I don't see why. If somebody say they like you, that should be okay with you.
Hmm. I like seeing Jake and Ness friends again, but I have a very kumbaya spirit that a lot of these sector folks don't like. Well, there's nothing wrong with being positive, Shauna. We got a lot of negativity in here already. We got nothing wrong with being positive. But
Yeah.
several people have said they liked them coming back over there and doing content again with each other. So, oh, Ness is at work. I know that's the truth because we sure need her over here for this one, child.
Well, and this my thing, Demi Soul, because I analyzed it even while I was at the dentist. I was like, well, why? Because I'm always asking myself questions why. But as soon as Ness knew that them folks was trying to get me locked up, Benz and Shelly and all these, Ness gave me all that information. I didn't ask for it, nothing.
Yeah, she
And the
did
only
come
thing
through
I
for
could think,
you.
yes,
Hmm.
and I'm like, well, she must just didn't want me to be in jail. And I'm like, well, damn, well, maybe she really care about my well-being. And I
Uppity.
mean, those are the things that most people don't know.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I just got a
Hey,
question. I'm getting
Uppity.
down. Hi, Jaden. Hey, Demon. So I just have a
Hey.
question, and I'm getting down. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. So I'm not in your mind, in your heart. So maybe you have a crush, and things change over time now that you feel like she's serious about being a lesbian. But do you think this is stemming more from fear of her and Heidi getting back together, messing up y'all friendship? So you're doing this to like have some type of leverage? And I'm not being mean. I'm just asking real questions.
No, Uppity. I can answer that. No, it don't have nothing to do with them. I promise it don't. Next could tell me that she want to be with this heat, and okay, y'all back together. Uppity, you have to understand. I done lost a lot of people, and
Okay.
it's a hard thing to go through. And I mean, recently, I'm not a lady Nika where I would come on here and tell people, but when I thought about it, I was like, if something happened to this, I would feel the way. I really
What
would.
about if it happened to me? Would you smile?
Well, hold on, Uppity. Me and you, we just getting back cordial and stuff. But I would. I mean, I'm being honest. I would feel away because you come up in my members. We do the spades. We have bonded more about the cards. And so
Right.
anytime I pick up a deck of cards or I go to a cards game, I'm gonna think of you. Yes.
Uh, that make you
But
feel special.
Yeah, but at the same time, if something
Y'all
were to
been friends for
happen,
a
I
long
don't know
time.
how I would feel. Yeah, I
Right.
don't know
Right.
how I would feel.
Okay, but I do want to say this. No, I'm not saying how he didn't get back together. I was just asking because I know ever since he had came on the link for like a couple of minutes the other day, a lot of her supporters and people have been going crazy about that. But I don't know what they got going on. You see, I be asking questions myself, but I was just wondering if it stems from that. And it does hurt to lose a lot of people. Trust me, I don't be talking about all my losses either. Some people they're still here on this earth, but the way they acted, I just had to let go of them, act like they no longer here. But I get what you're saying. So I'm gonna get back down. Let y'all
Yeah,
finish to it.
and that's really truly where it comes from. Because Ness on her live, she was like, "Well, why all of a sudden now?" Well, because I'm older, I'm mature now, but then also I look at the things that I've lost. So I just want to tell people how I feel.
Okay, I can mute. That takes a lot to come on here, especially consider y'all history. I'm interested to see where this go. Hey, Shanice, I'm about to get with Nala right now. She came home on a bad move, so I'm getting down. Later, you guys.
Oh, poor
Okay,
Nyla.
stop
I
it.
hope
All
she cheer up.
right, thank you.
Uh-huh. But Shanice, what you mean? Can we not use Lady Nika? What you mean? It's like a go between? What you talking about, Shanice?
Well, I think she was saying that to me because I said I'm not like her where I came up here and told people, but that's a fact.
Uppity,
No,
can you
I'm
put in
not
the chat whether you
disrespecting.
think this is a good idea or not? Daphne wants to know your opinion on a J Dunn and the Ness union. Can you answer in the chat for us, boo? Miss Magnificent said she thinks this Heat and J Dunn should run away from Ness. Well, Lord Jesus.
Well, I mean, that's got her flaws, but don't we all?
Oh yeah, of course. Community Water Mad Day. Let's see. Whatever makes them happy. Yeah, that's what we trying to figure out though. But we need, finesse. That's why we just coming up with solution. I do think though that if what she said, why you bring it up on here is not a no. That's how I feel.
Well, Ness did tell me no, and if she told me no, y'all, I would just be like, hey, well, I got rejected. But that don't happen before plenty of times in life. It ain't gonna kill me. But Ness don't believe me. And I think that's the part that's hard for me. It's like, what? How you don't believe that somebody is being genuine? But then it tells me that maybe she ain't dealt with genuine people.
Right. And she might not have had a if he was her first trying to have a situationship or relationship, that wouldn't be a good marker too. And it was done publicly. That wouldn't be one. So yeah, she probably would be gun shy, clit shy, whatever you want to call it, but just shy to the whole thing. After that, I don't know if I can necessarily blame her. So I think it's because she has not had no positive experience.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. But yeah, with Uppity asking me if it was about this heat, no, it don't have nothing to do with it. It's just about me being honest. And I'm like, okay, you know, because y'all, time is precious. That's how I feel about it.
Right. So what do you think? I mean, would be the first thing to do. Have an actual full conversation about what this would look like.
Well, that's one thing. I clicked your link and I said it. But I don't plan to make it commentary. No, it's not commentary. Whatever happens. But I came up here with you because I wanted some girl advice and I wanted to support your show.
Oh, I appreciate it. I love. Thank you for the exclusive. But
Yes,
listen,
because you
y'all
notice I done
going
been
way
on
too
two other links.
fast.
I was on two other links this morning. I didn't say nothing about it. But when I saw you was live, I said, okay, well, I'll talk to Demon Soul about it.
I appreciate that. But y'all, now going to Seattle, I don't think we there yet. We gotta probably that's putting the cart before the horse. We gotta just see what they say first. She gave us no straight answers before we could plan the trip, child.
Yeah, you ain't
Child,
going no damn Seattle.
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, JD. Hey, TMO.
but Jay Dunn, you
What's
gotta be
good, talent?
now. Jay Dunn, you're not open to it if it progresses because that was one of the problems with Heat. She couldn't even go up the street to see him.
Well, the problem is, I was taking my ass to Orlando, and that's the reason why I had court cases in Orlando. So I'm a little bit traumatized as far as going to where people are, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
still gonna be open about how I feel.
Alan, you have anything to add?
No, I don't. But look, I do want to. Hey, I'm being honest. But look, I do want to say, I do want to say this though. There's a lot of talk about traveling. You know, I get excited when I hear about traveling because I spend a lot of time traveling for business, but not for recreation. And there's a lot of trips. There's the what is it? The boys trip you call it, TMO. Then there's
Yeah, bro,
I
2025.
I know Lemon is doing something or talking about doing something. Well, he was before all of this mess happened. And then you have Ness in New Orleans. And I've talked about this. I'm a big proponent of consolidation. And rather than have these separate events, need to consolidate it into just one big event. And that's what I've been pushing for. TMO, I've been pushing for this over the past month or so, which would involve reconciliation. And that's why I like JD has been reconciling with people. TMO, you reconciled with Sassy, you reconciled with that hood booger, Pizarro, which I did like to see that. I really enjoyed seeing you back on the spaceships panel. But we got to work towards one common goal, getting everybody together in one location to make it the biggest event ever. Because the biggest event right now is the Vegas Strip. That's the biggest event of all time in the beef sector. And now we have to really shoot for the stars. And I'm tasking you with this responsibility, um, JD and TMO. I need you to really get out there and make it happen. Because these individual events, they sound good. You see what happened with Lolo's event. A lot of talk about it early on, then it finally died on the vine. And that's what's going to happen to some of these smaller events. It's just wiser, just in terms of the nonsense that will ensue, the drama that will ensue. I just think it makes for better entertainment. What say you, TMO and JD?
No, I would agree with that. And actually, talent, I was thinking of myself, which if Ness will receive my advances, I was thinking that I think that if me and her ever met, we probably should do it away from our home, whatever.
Yeah,
And I
I'm in
think that
agreement.
would be nice. Yeah, like, no, don't go to Mississippi, don't go to New Orleans, don't go to Atlanta.
Wait, who's talking about Mississippi?
Well, I'm from Mississippi.
Oh no, I spent my summers in
How in the hell
real.
did you just laugh about Mississippi? What's wrong with you?
Look. I come from the time where my great grandmother had a wood burning stove. We had to fill up a big pan to take a bath in this big tin tub. You had to fill it up in the back with water. So my memory of Mississippi may not be the same as others. It's just a little too backwoods for me. I know it's evolved somewhat, but I just don't have the fondest of experiences about Mississippi.
No,
But
and
shout
that's
out to
fine. The
Jackson
only
State.
reason why I said that is because that's where my family is. Because remember, Ness met this heat where
What
her
part of
family was.
Mississippi, JD? We may be related.
South
What part of
Mississippi, the Mississippi Gulf Coast. I'm from the coast. That's why I survived Katrina.
Oh,
hmm
okay. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Tulsa girl.
Hi, beautiful. How are you? Oh, sorry, I
I'm
didn't want to
good.
interrupt. Hello,
How you
everybody on the panel.
I
Wait. You say my name, Tulsa. You don't just say, hey, everybody on the panel. How often am I on the panel? I mean, be respectful. I mean,
You
come
said,
on
well,
now.
my name is Queen Tulsa.
I didn't ask your name. I said you have to say hello to each one of us individually. You just spoke to TMO and said her name.
Oh, hi, Lady J. I'm at Last Dunn, J. Dunn. And hi, Talon. How are y'all doing?
What's going on,
Hi,
Tulsa? How are you?
audience. Hi.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Tulsa.
No
I know you
problem.
got.
Thank you for breaking the bread. Like, Talon, that was very well needed in the community. Thank you.
Well, I know you came up here to generate some mess, which I always.
Hi.
Oh, we got two mess starters up
Talent,
here. I was
talent,
about to
don't
drop
drop.
down, but no,
Talent,
no,
don't
I'm
drop.
staying up here.
I
When you
need
two
you
are
for
up
a
here,
moment. I'm
oh
gonna
yeah,
drop because I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. But I had two
Dimple's
questions.
been
Hold on.
acting a whole fool telling. She said
Hey,
she
D
wanted to
Missile.
be.
First, I want to ask Talent. Talent, how
yeah.
do you feel regarding the comment from Ness saying that Sassy is not good looking enough to be with you? I guess that's something
Well, I don't,
good for you.
Who
well,
said
I don't
that?
think. No, no,
Sa-
no, no, no. I think you're.
Ness.
That's not what she said. I actually listened to
So what
that.
did she
She said
say?
that that I can do better than her. She didn't say
Oh
anything
yeah.
about
Well,
looks.
sentiment's the same.
And
What's that mean?
well, just in the response, I enjoyed my time in a relationship with Sassy, and I don't have anything negative to say about her. So that's
Oh, you
Ness's
don't?
opinion. Yeah, that's Ness's opinion. She's
I'll be
well within her
dragging
right.
her in my live later on today.
Who? Who?
Definitely and giving a teaching on prime years because she's way past her prime.
Who?
Especially you are a follower of Kevin Samuel. She's past her prime. But thank you for trying to give her a chance and trying to elevate her and her
Oh, you.
crunchy panties. That was a
Oh,
great one.
wait a
Cuz.
minute. When did you two? When did you two fall out? When did you two
That
fall
bitch
out?
wanted to call me ugly on YTCs before that, and I had to drag that bitch, and I'm gonna drag her again. I'm gonna
Well,
drag her
she
back up out of Lent.
she's all.
That bull face bet not ever call
Well,
me ugly when she's scared to show how the fuck she look and smoking cigarettes with her fake ass. Don't get me
well,
started, Talon. I
what
want to
did?
drag her in front of you.
Yeah, please, man, please.
Deja, you had some strong words the last time we interacted. What the fuck is wrong with you? What you going by today?
Lady
Deja,
Dimples,
Amaya, Edward, what the fuck you going by today?
you can call me Amaya by my first name. Lady Dimples, I'm just
You had some strong opinions. You
in
was acting
respect of
up.
Lynn, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
Oh, so okay. All right. Fuck you, bitch. Thank you,
Hey,
Dimmy.
hey,
So
hey! Wait, Dimples, don't drop yet. I want to
yes.
ask you and Tulsa a question. Have you ever seen the movie Tangerine?
Is that a real
No,
thing?
no, it is. It is. You haven't seen it?
No. Is it an
It's
old
actually
movie?
done by it's by the director who actually did Anora, which won Best Film recently, which is a okay movie, but didn't deserve Best Picture. But Tangerine was shot like on an Apple iPhone, and it involves two uh, drag queens,
Uh
and
huh.
it's really good. It's really good. I don't know
Oh.
if you watched it, but
Oh, I'll go ahead and watch it.
oh,
Um,
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
if it doesn't have a, I'll try to watch it. Thank you for
No,
recommending that.
it's authentic. It's authentic. It's not this phony
I thought you were
Hollywood
talking
type of
about
thing.
Lemon. Now, what do y'all think about Lemon? Because Lemon's over there on the page. I think he's
One
scared to come live and
second,
talk
young
about something.
love.
It's a
I don't know what
plan.
Molly ass said. He better get his ass over here shortly because he was over there Pizarro's, and
That's
then
right,
also,
dancing in the
and then
chat.
also
And D
too.
Misso, you made me,
Let
you
me
fucked up,
see.
D Misso. You just made me order DoorDash of that pasta. So I'll let you know how it is.
Oh yeah, let me know how it is. Did you get the chicken or the shrimp with the
I
sauce?
got the chicken because they
Look,
definitely jacked up the price on there, and I got the
yeah,
sampler.
and I think they probably would have been stingy with the shrimp. That's why I got the chicken.
Hmm.
Lovely love.
And I
I
always keep me shrimp here if I want to put that in there. I might defrost some real quick.
yes, it is really good. Make sure you stir it up really good because a lot of the sauce is at the bottom. But when I tell you, and that lasted me
And
for a
I'm a
couple of months.
saucy bitch. I'm a saucy bitch. I love it
You
saucy.
you realize most of us don't know what you two are talking about. What
Oh
pasta?
yeah,
Applebee's has
before
a
I
Cajun
came, I
pasta.
talked
She just
about
talked
it.
about it in her live, so y'all don't listen. And
I
I
just
set up
came
here
here.
and ordered it. I just set up here and ordered
ODS
DoorDash.
had a nice pasta from Applebee's is doing a limited Cajun line. I normally don't go to Applebee's, but it
Right,
looks
no
really
offense
good.
to ODS, but who goes to Applebee's in
Yeah, I don't
I
2025?
never
Come
ever, and
enjoy
it's
Applebee's. That
only
got me
one
through
left here,
college. Their
and
happy hour.
it's only one left here all the way across town. So it took a feet to go, and I normally don't like Applebee's
Oh God, we
anymore.
got a lot of them.
But I did get it at the curbside. I didn't, just the real whatever. But it was very good. I have to say, like ODS, he making me want stuff on there. So, but love, come get the link if you got time, because I wanted to hear about your health. And when you got down so fast at the spaceship, I was so mad. I was gonna come up there just to talk to you. I was
So is Lovely
concerned.
okay? Is Lovely
Really
okay?
concerned. Well, she said she had some health issues and some not so good results came back. So
But let's be honest about some things.
Well, that's
We
one
could
thing
look
that
at
I will
Lovely.
say here. So I wanted to tell you this, Venus, but also Love, love. I wish you much success and
Yeah,
prosperity. But I don't
yeah.
deal with love, love. She called the cops on me, so I'm gonna drop. But thank you for having me, Miss O. I
She's
appreciate
not
it.
up here. I don't know if she's coming, Jake, necessarily, because I just asked her to come up here. Talent, they have a question for you.
Well, I don't
What's the
like her.
question?
I don't like
What's the
love,
qu-
love.
well, hold on before we get to the question. You know, the thing about Lovely, we could look and see that, she was having some issues already. It was on her face, literally. So I'm praying for Lovely, and I'm praying for her family as well, because that big tumor she had over her eye, that was really disturbing. That was no, that was
A
disturbing.
tumor?
It may have been benign, but we don't know. We don't know. She hasn't been forthcoming about the information in regards to her health.
Talent, though. Come on now. Oh my God.
No, no, this isn't to be a joke. I'm saying you knew by
I
looking at
know,
her. At
but
least
it's still funny. Even though
oh,
it's not a joke to you, you called it a tumor. That made me laugh. So I know
well,
you're not trying to be
well,
joking.
no, no, no. That was a tumor. I mean, she can deny it, but I've been around. Let's just put it. I've been around. I know when people are in bad health, and there's a lot of people in bad health in the sector, unfortunately. And I constantly say prayers for them because yeah, here she is. Here's the lady of the hour. Go ahead,
Hey,
lovely. What's your
Talent.
number?
Hey, DMSO. I don't know who else up here.
What's
Hey,
going
how
Um,
on
you
with your health,
doing?
lovely? What's going on? We want to know because we're concerned.
oh no, I'm okay. It's just like procedures that you have to do to get yourself together, and that's what I'm doing. And I'll be back fighting again. Okay, and Jay Dunn needed to drop down because I don't care for her, but we can stand on a panel together. I'm not
They,
gonna get into it with
they
her.
all drop down. What? They all dislike you? They drop like
Girl,
flies. What
you know
happened?
what? I don't care if they like me or not. I love me at the end of the day, and I'm beautiful inside and out. So why would I care somebody on the internet that I don't know?
Well, we
Please.
love us. We love some lovely. So
But I'm
um,
still
I,
doing my thing on my other channel. I'm still just over there cooking, minding my business. Every now and then I get back on here and talk a little smack, but I ain't into all this. It gets tiresome. It takes too much energy out of me to worry about everybody else's business. I'm worrying about my business first.
yeah.
That's all
It's
I'm
all right.
saying. So, but don't
It's
be talking about my sis on my eye talent. And it wasn't no
no.
sis, whatever it was a what they call that. Yep, it was a sis. But it's gone now. I mean, they sold it up because they had brought a big old hole and they sold it up, but evidently in the middle of the night, I kept
It
scratching
came
it.
back.
So
No,
no,
it came back.
no, it did
Did,
not.
did they do a biopsy on your on that tissue that they extracted? Did they look at it?
I don't know what the hell they did.
Yeah, they
It
need
haven't
to.
came back. What makes you think it came back? Because my eyes are puppy. Because I'm a different kind of person. How you look?
Oh, I look good. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
for
so
asking.
what makes you think that sis came back? Who told you that?
Well, get on camera and show me it isn't back.
No, show me your goddamn camera.
I never had a cyst on my eye, so why would I have to show you anything?
So why would I have to show you anything? You gonna pay for my
Because
doctor bill?
well, you're claiming that it hasn't gone back. I'm saying it has.
Okay, cash out me $20 and I get on camera right now and show you. No lie. No lie. You think I'm
Oh,
playing?
I mean, well, I'm broke, so I'm
Well, I'm
broke.
broke too. So why the
Talent
fuck I
don't
show
cash
you?
up. Talent super
Girl,
chats. He
who
don't
is
cash
Talent?
up.
Talent ain't no goddamn body. Hey, you ain't
No,
that
I
damn
said
good.
he don't cash up. He super chats.
Well, you better super chat somebody else. Well, no, that ain't gonna help. Cash out somebody else and then y'all send me some of it.
PayPal,
Okay.
Venmo, PayPal, Venmo. But
Ain't
no, I
nobody
can't.
doing
I can't because I want to ask Talent and Luddy Love something. Okay, Luddy Love. One of these days, I want to try to make frog legs, but I want you to be on camera teaching me step by step. And Talent. One
Mhm.
day on my other channel, when I do the After Dark, I want to
Yeah.
have like a panel for like guys that are like ass. You know, I like assholes, so I mean it. I don't mean it in a negative way. Like I wanted to
Yeah.
have like one of my guys from Harlem. I wanted you to come. I wanted Ness to hit up Black Rampage. I gotta find his Instagram, and there's like these two Jamaican guys. It ain't gonna be no
Oh
time
yeah.
soon. I gotta figure out a date and time with
Oh,
to mesh with everybody.
oh, you know anything for you, Uppity. I'll be there.
Thank you, boo. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just basically gonna be. I just want men that's gonna give their honest perspective about questions women have, and you ain't gonna hold back. That's what I want.
I
Oh
got you
yeah.
with the frog legs, girl. You know I do.
Thank you,
Hey,
boo.
Voodoo.
Hey, I got to drop too, but a
And it's
lovely.
my birthday. It's my birthday month. It's
Yeah,
my
our birthday month.
birthday.
Our birthday month. Yep. Love you, love
Uh,
And you
birthday.
know what? You know what? Y'all think uppity crazy, lovely crazy too. That's why they call us together. But you know what? We're the same sign. I heard they. Hey, I'm a little bit years older, but hers is 2 days before mine. To
Right. I
do the
think
math.
it's yours on the 12th. My day is one day before you. Oh, I
No,
had you mixed
yours
up.
is 2 days. I thought.
Oh, I'm on the 11th.
Oh shit! It's more than. It's like 4 days then.
Oh, okay, my bad. I had you mixed up with the other girl. But yeah, no, okay. So thank you guys for being willing to participate. Demon, so you already know I want to do a Black woman empowerment panel with you. So when I have
Yeah,
time, yeah.
Girl, I wouldn't
Well,
do
I
no
have
black
plenty of
power
local
there's
on
a
friends.
you.
lot of Pisces around here. Pisces and Cancers, they do well together, though. But there's a lot of y'all Pisces around here.
I don't do well with cancer women except for sassy, but I usually do well with cancer men. I need them to stay the hell away from me all times. Yes, they ain't shit. But
I
apparently
get
Aries
along
men
with
are coming
everybody. I get along with everybody till you piss me off, but I get along with everybody actually. I'm
up.
actually a people person. I am a people person.
I'm not. I can admit that. I'm a kind person, but I got too many trust issues, and I like being in my own head, in my own world. I do enjoy that. Like the only people I could really be around every day with no issues is my children. That's why I like men that work long hours because they be around me too much. I be wanting to break up with them. But one of
You
I
know
have
what? You
plenty
want
of
to break up with them because you know what? You need
friends.
to be around a whole. You need to be around adults every now and then because kids, when you do kid things, because you know I raised some. When you do kid things, you start acting like a kid, like for real. You start doing like, and you got to brace yourself. You be like, hold up, I'm a grown up. I mean, I've been there, so I
Right,
get it.
yeah, yeah, you too. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
even know my birthday, that's my friends was like, because they was like, what you gonna do for your birthday? And I was thinking like, I don't know, maybe Dave and Buster. They was like, David and Buster. I'm like, well, you know, now they're gonna be there, gotta be in Jersey for her too. So they heard and made plans outside of my birthday.
That would be fun because I think that would be fun because she can enjoy herself as well as you. So I
Yeah.
think that's a good one.
I don't know if I'm gonna do Dave and Buster, but that's looking like the highest on the list at this point. Because it gotta be something enjoyable for Nala. I know her daddy ain't gonna
That's
watch
what I'm
this.
telling you. She will enjoy all the lights, all the
Hmm.
games. I mean, you would enjoy her lighting up. I mean,
Right.
it's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
birthday, but you know,
And they got some good drinks there. They do. But
well, I
Nala's
hope
been there
somebody
before,
go.
but she
I
was
hope
younger.
somebody go with you if you gonna drink. Wait a minute.
No, I ain't gonna drink too much. I would just get a couple of maybe. I like those sweet drinks, so it's more sweet than
Yeah.
anything. Except for Voodoo. Voodoo, I forgot. He's the only cancer man I like. I keep saying I don't like no cancer man, but he's a cancer man. I like him, so he's the exception to the rule. There's always an exception to the rule, but cancer men, oh no, they are the devil in human form. If y'all ain't know, y'all going. I hope y'all never have to find out the hard way. I'm gonna just tell you that.
But Miss CEO, to answer your question, I'm not that bad girl. It's just things that I have to go through right now. And I still keep pushing every day. It ain't stop. Only thing I stopped was the energy on YouTube. I stopped that a little
Well,
bit.
I have been asking. I don't know if you have heard me on different panels. I've been like, anybody sing Little Luck? Because I had the last live you talked about your health, and I hadn't seen you around in a while. And I was just like, what the
Yeah.
hell? Lil'? And when I seen you drop down, I was so glad you came to Pizarro's. But shit, by the time I was getting ready to get to a place I could click the link, because I wasn't going to click the link up at it today. I was going to wait. But since you was up there, I was coming up, but I went and came anyway. And then you got down so quick, I was like, God damn, y'all done damn ran Love off in less than 5 minutes.
No, I was kind of busy a little bit, but what Brianna said
Hey,
something.
Mark.
I'm sick of her saying something out her big liver ass goddamn on mouth. And I'm like, no, quit pushing that narrative, you fat bitch. It is what it is. And you know, God forgive me. Oh Lord, I said I wasn't gonna do that.
No, I
But
want you to speak the truth, love you, love. You ain't gotta apologize for that.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do for my own sanity. Because she's gonna get it anyway. And it's like deflect. It's just like, girl, you said you'll never do this. And, oh, I've been with you 17 years. Where that nigga at? He's sitting right up under you where he ain't at work. Don't he do lawn? He got lawn services and care and own his own business. Got 50 goddamn kids. How the fuck he go out to lay up under your fat motherfucking ass? That's all I had to say. And I'm gonna drop down. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday, okay?
Keep your peace, bestie. Don't even let them stop
Love
it.
you.
Girl,
But
I
Shay,
just had to
I
say
don't know if you
that.
heard me. I said Stassi is the first Cancer woman that I don't get along with because
Why you don't like sassy? Why you don't like
but she's
sassy?
a I don't like fake people. I don't like social climbers. I don't like pretension. And I don't like people that can't keep it real. Like if you want like you can have an attitude, right? Let's say like I don't like people that eat burgers, but if they get in a certain amount of numbers, oh I love people that eat burgers. Can I help you shoot a commercial for eating your burgers? I don't like that
Oh,
fake shit. I just can't do it well. I just don't. You know because I'm gonna need to call it out, and it's gonna forever be an argument because the Pisces in me is gonna need to call you out, and the faking you ain't gonna want to accept it. You know what I'm saying?
you treat people the way they want to be treated, so it is what it
That
is.
part. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm glad Miss Theo and Pizarro got back together. I'm good for that.
Oh
Um,
yeah, well, I mean, it's baby steps. I
oh,
mean, I
I
just
got.
clicked the link for the first time today.
Could y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you up in. I
Oh,
mean,
I had.
lovely,
See, look at that bullshit. Look at that bullshit.
She
lovely.
about to don't
Yeah.
do that.
I
She
know,
hate
I
you. I do
know, I
that.
know. Y'all think I don't be there? I be in all y'all chats. When I do replays, I just don't drop down because every time I drop down, it's an issue, it's a problem, and I have to strain to talk. You know what I mean? And then when I get frustrated, it goes even higher, and they think, "Oh, she's angry." No, I'm not. I'm not. I just try to get it out before I forget what the hell I'm gonna say to you. And they try to twist your brain and all that. But guess what? If you got to go through that, no, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Go ahead. But I'm happy for y'all to just y'all back there. Y'all ain't back there, but y'all there. So that's good enough.
Hey,
Cause
Messy. Hey, Janetta. I mean, Janetta. I
everybody
see what you said. Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody
but
get
my
back
only
there
advice to
though.
people with another level, would you agree? My only advice would be Miss O would be like this. I more pay attention to how people treat me when they don't need me versus when they do. It's always when they need you, they always gonna have a different energy. But people gotta do what's best for them. I always say I'm never mad because I always one thing I noticed you can't stop nobody from going through anything. You have to let them go through their own experience. That's the only way they gonna learn. You could just, give them a warning. After that, it is what it is.
Well, you know what? I think each and every one of us have all did the same thing. So it is what it is. I mean, we go back and forth. We don't like you. We cuss you out. We go back together. I mean, if you take it seriously, that means I really ain't gonna F with you no more. So if I really don't F with you no more, cause I just don't, you'll never see me drop down in your chat. I don't give a fuck what you say. I mean, F what you say. I'm not gonna never drop down, but I be in your chat and I just be looking. I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. Hmm.
But that don't mean you have to be known in everybody chat. I learned that the hard way. But yeah, you could just sit there until somebody that you like just keep going and going. Cause I like Brianna, but that helper, no, I'm not gonna play her childish games. And oh, we've been together for 17 years, off and on. Off and on don't mean you've been together since y'all 17. And he had 99 kids, got married, and he laid up with you right now with all them kids. Girl, you gotta be lying to me. You lying to me.
No, 17.
I
No,
think
I
people
thought you said 2017. She ain't that old. They ain't been together no
I
17.
mean,
right,
I meant 2007. I mean, you know what I meant, girl.
Right.
but what's that phrase called when people lie to themselves so much they start to believe it? It's a phrase for that. I forgot. But some people are in that phase.
I ain't good at lying because I forget. Mm. I
Lovely had
forget
just pointed
That
out
part.
that Lovely pointed out that people do say things and then they go back on them, like because she had said she would never She don't understand how anybody like introduce they do to YouTube or let they do have any kind of presence on YouTube and uppity. I mean, and so lovely just said, but you said that, but now yours is part of the show and be on here. So that's something that you said you wouldn't do, but you did. So she was just telling her that people change their mind and do different stuff.
No,
Oh,
people.
you
No,
oh
she
you
said that
did it
because
a
she didn't have the
different way. I
option.
like that way though. I like the way the Miss CO said that because exactly that's what it is. Because my husband been on here probably 5 times, and oh, I would never. But see, me and my husband started off here, and I'm still with the same man. We ain't never here, there, everywhere, and kids running around here. No, it ain't like that. But see, when a person try to take you down, look what she going through. Look what all the stuff she going through because he the one came out and said that he owned a landscaping business, and guess what? And then he's a worker. Which one? Because every time Brianna get on, you laid up against her. And early in the day, that's when landscapers be out there doing their work. So, what are you doing? You lying to me?
What can I say? I do not do that. But if you talking about making other people like people on the internet, like that are networking and VSEC, that's something. But as far as people involved in my real life, I don't change anything. Like I told you, my older kids don't want to be on my page. Y'all never see them on my page. My man does not want to be on here, so he's not on here. But like I said, a lot of people claim that they would never do things, and at the end of the day, it's really because they didn't have the ability to do it. I look at the pattern of her. Brianna has a pattern of saying she would never do something and then the minute she get the opportunity, she does it. So that just leads me to believe she didn't have that opportunity to do it, and that's why it comes across as
But she
hating.
did. But she did say they was
Um,
off. They was off and
I'm gonna go
on.
ahead and dismiss myself,
So
Demas. Oh, thank you for having
Yeah.
me.
But it doesn't matter when they was off and on or not. You know what I'm saying? My man, he never wants to be involved. Like he hates to see me online. He gets upset. Like I don't know why. He's just a hater or whatever. But I'm just saying, like people do have the right to change their mind. But I just notice patterns in people. If they're constantly saying they're not going to do something, and the minute they get the ability, they're doing the exact same thing they said they wasn't going to do. So I feel like it's all about option. Like I could say right now, I don't want to marry Lance Gross. And it's easy for me to say that because he never asked me and he never will, no matter how fine I think he is. But it sounds better by me saying I don't want him. I would never marry him. It
yeah, you're
sounds good.
right. Everybody go through that. I think everybody do because when you're not in that predicament, you can say anything about anybody until you get in that predicament. Then you want people to be like, "Oh, it's okay," but you talk bad about somebody that was going through the same predicament, basically.
Well, to answer your question, one up, not really. The only reason I tell you, I feel like marriage is a business more than anything. The way I see marriage, everybody see marriages differently, but to me, marriage, I would see marriage as a business more than anything else. Even though I don't play the lottery, I could change my one day and play it. And I just see, and a lot of people like to think marriage are geared to the women. No, marriage is geared, if it goes badly, marriage is geared for the person that makes the most money to lose the most, whether you're the man or the woman. And I don't think like the men I
Right.
date, they wouldn't. No, hold on. The men I date, I don't think they're comfortable dating women that make more than them. You know what I'm saying? But like, God forbid, one day I hit the lottery, it would definitely mess up a lot of things because the guys are like they want to be the breadwinner in the house. But I don't want to feel comfortable because if I'm married to a guy, and I think all men, I'm not saying they do, but it's just my opinion. The men are only as faithful as when you can see them. So God forbid he get somebody pregnant, then I gotta be on child support because I hit the lottery or some shit. Like it's a lot of things. I got too many trust issues to be married, but I do want a committed relationship that somebody could be with every day and trust like that. But unless the guy has enough money to pay me for my pain if it always goes wrong, no, I don't necessarily want to be married. Because if he do something that bothers me, I want the ability to get up and walk away. I don't want to have to go to court.
Okay, my thing is when it comes to marriage, it comes out of love first. All other stuff that go through marriage is up and down around. And if you just looking for a handout, you might don't get it. You supposed to have your own things intact. How I'm trying to say this. You got to have your own thing intact just in case he do leave or whatever. But who goes into marriage thinking, oh, he's going to leave me and this and that? Probably the first 2 years is still a honeymoon. Now after that, everything could go haywire a little bit. You still stay together. That marriage is not a job. It's called love. If you love somebody that much, you could take whatever they bring to you and you take it harder and harder until they show you personally, basically, take everything away from you. But you know what? That's what they think. See, let me tell you something about love. That's what they think. They're going to take everything away from you, right? They're going to leave you down. Oh, I'm leaving you this bye. I mean, you know what? When you love yourself, you will always build back up. Bye bye. You know, you can't make nobody stay with you. So when I say when you get married, you have to go into it with love. If you don't, it's gonna go downhill. So that's what I think. What you think, Mr. Yo?
I think that's real.
Yeah, I think love. Some people don't marry. Some people marry for an arrangement. I think it's individualized. I married for love. I don't think money wouldn't be my motivator. I'm a little old fashioned. Maybe that's why I'll never be just certain type of woman because some people do make decisions and do lucrative decisions based on their. Now I feel like when you love somebody, they want to take care of you. That caretaking and that support and the money will come because they're gonna want to be a provider. But I would never marry anybody just because they had money and that was the only thing. I literally have to be in love. And some people think that's foolish, but no, I have to be. But I do think love wings and wangs. When you've been with somebody for a long time, sometimes you don't even like each other, but it's a cord there. And then you fall in love sometimes a little bit later in life. I think you find new things, or you might be one year you feel like almost just so much more in love. I think it just goes back and forth. It does change, especially when you're married, because like I say, it's times where you may not even like each other, but you got to have that core foundation to get past.
Girl, right. It might be every other day, every 3 days. I'll be like, I can't stand this motherfucker because he pissed me off. But in 2 or 3 more hours, I love him to death. I don't want him to walk. It just that I'd be pissed off. I'd be like, what the fuck? Why? What was you thinking? I mean, you have to go through that. If we think like these people think on YouTube, oh, it wouldn't be no relationship at all.
Okay, and I just want to clarify something. I didn't say it had to be. I'll marry anybody for money. That's not true. Because I won't even date you. Just don't get me wrong. I will date a guy run your pockets, but you're not. I'm not going in your bedroom though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going as far as I can get without actually having to do any type of physical engagement with you. Because if I'm not attracted to you, I can't go to bed with you or none of that. So that's not what I'm saying. But I just feel like I need more than love. But that reminds me what you just said, Dean. So because remember, I don't know if you remember that thing I shared when they was like, what was that? That basketball Aisha, what's her name? Stephen Carter wife or whatever the girl name. She said, our marriage. We come first before the kids because we cannot have a bond just around the kids because once the kids leave, where does that leave us? And I was like, at first I was like thinking about it, then I thought about it, like, yeah, that makes sense. Because at first I'm like, wait, what? QI, you're alone. What happened with your man? Aisha Carter, thank you. Aisha Curry, my bad, I said Carter.
What happened to Lovely? Lovely must have dropped.
Yeah, but she said that they remember I said that thing you was comment under. She said that her and her husband relationship comes before the children because once the kids leave, that they still got to be together, and if they only bond creates the children, what can they do when they hit a rough patch? And I was because in the beginning I was turning my nose up, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I have to stop doing. Like well, I don't do that anymore. But like bonding just over the kids.
But yeah, people don't understand that. And me and my husband had that conversation before we got married. I was like, women, a lot of women do say, my kid come before any man. I think a lot of it has to
Right.
do with like being single mothers, like, and having to do it on your own or watching how, men not be reliable. But when you have somebody who is, it changes your philosophy on that. And that's true because what happens is they get caught up so much in the kids and whatever. Then when the kids go to college and where they looking around, they don't even know each other.
Yeah, and I hear a lot of older couples because I watch a lot of
Hey,
story time,
Keisha.
and I hear a lot of older women say that, and that is a good thing to have. But I don't think it necessarily come from a single mother because even when women get married without kids, like I hear people like Larry Les said, "Have your own," and I feel like a lot of women don't trust their husbands to provide for them. Like they gotta have a backup plan. So whether people want to admit it or not, on some level there is some distrust there. I just take mine all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Your
yeah,
love for
not
the
just
man.
just single moms. I think I said some of that comes from that. I think you being like I've been raised by one, so it's easy. Like I had to get a better, different understanding because you always want to be like, nah, my child gonna come first. Forget a man because they not used to
Yeah,
staying around, or like no good. Like my dad, they gonna be they're not used to staying around, so I put my child first, or the whole thing about making your child eat first and all that little stuff. But
right,
when you get into a different, healthier relationship, you see a little bit different. And before it was my child, I got married before I had my child, so it was us before the child. So it needs to come back to that, Then
right.
basically,
I agree. I
like
agree.
people play on each other. They'll like let the kids manipulate them and make them mad at each other. And see, we don't. We
True.
try to make a united front on stuff like that.
I'm so glad you said that. It does need to be a united front, and because see me, I was raised by more my dad than my mom. So my thing is like you don't. I don't feel like you treating me as good as my dad, or I don't feel like you treating my daughter as good as my dad treated me. So I think that's my aspect I'm coming from. Like you must have, you must have loved me like that. But everybody got their different ways of showing things.
Now,
But as
SK,
far
why
as
you coming in here being negative?
exactly, like how does he know I'm not better than myself? This is a grown ass man begging for PlayStation. You don't know nothing about me except that you jealous that I don't have to come on here begging for women who have children to provide for my grown ass. You're just jealous because you would never know nothing about uppity because you're a grown ass man that come on here begging. You're jealous hearted. You're messy. There's nothing alpha about you. See the men in my circle, they are not. They don't go back and forth with women. Like even my 20-some-year-old brothers, you know how many girls, and those girls might be rightly mad at them, but nobody would ever know who they talking to. They be in my brothers, and I think only one of them just hit their 30s. The rest of them is in their late 20s or mid 20s. Those girls be all on their pages going hand, and my brother be commenting all around them, and they look crazy as hell because that's just the type of men that they've been raised around. You don't sit there going ham on women. You don't get no points for that. You don't get no points if you do think I'm down and out to be trying to kick my back in or try to exploit that. That's not manliness, and that's why I'm very selective and I don't like people because of people like you. Just so you know. But I have the right to desire whatever I want because I am the best. And my dad put that in my head. He wasn't on the internet begging women. He was in them streets and in them job forces, providing for his daughters, showing them the type of man that they deserve. And I will never settle for nothing less.
I don't think Uppity wants to go out with SK. I think Uppity got some things lined up if that's what she wanted to do. Hey
And
Malik, how
and
you
at the end of the day,
doing?
Timo, I don't know if you ever did the statistic, but a lot of black women often marry down because they are taught to coddle these black men instead of making them rise to the rise to the point of competing with other men. They rather just sit there and get coddled by black women and cry about the white man or the system or the case may be. So a lot of these black women, they we go through the same struggles but manage to pull through and get these careers, get these personal businesses, whatever you got going on, you doing it well. And then you got this grown man that you got to take care of like your son who's really jealous of you. And then a lot of times they go and marry these men, and these men marry them with the intentions of taking half of their money in the divorce or having outside baby they got to pay child support on. A lot of black women marry down, and it's really not worth it. If you want to be honest, like I said, if I can get a man that makes a certain amount of income, especially living in New York City, like that'd be great. And I'm in love with him. I'll marry him tomorrow. But like I said, not a daddy ever because he's not broke, but he don't make enough money for me to marry him. Put it like that, because he gets on my nerve way too much, and I already know he feels like he don't have to leave me alone right now. I could have married because I've never had I've never wanted because a lot of women think by marriage they're gonna keep the man. If a man don't want to be kept, ain't a ring, ain't a because if sign a piece of paper meant anything, everybody would have good credit. So that don't mean nothing. So I have the commitment here, but what it's the is this if he get comfortable, if he gonna try to play with me. That's always been my problem. They always get comfortable and like, oh, you got a kid, you stuck now. Oh no, I'm not. I'm stuck with my kid, not with you. But then again, I like dating assholes, and that comes with it. Like you never know. It's like a thin line between asshole and just a fucking jerk.
Right. And it is a line. You can be a lovable asshole, but mm-mm. Hey Peach.
Exactly. I love assholes. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm
Yes, I
attracted
saw
to them.
that ball. I can't believe how that boy doing that girl. He wasn't even with her when she wanted the money as a child. She already paying him $7K a month in alimony and child
Oh,
support.
you know why it stopped? It stopped it on July 2024, Demon. So she had to pay him almost $1 million in spousal. I mean, for like when you get divorced, I don't know what that's called when you get that one time fee. And then he got spousal support. I think it was a combination of spousal and child support. I don't know if he had the kid full time because I know they got one child together. I don't know if he had the kid full time or part time, but he was getting 7K. It was a combination of spousal and child support. But they said the three ways it was going in is if God forbid she died or he remarried, and the third option, which happened, was on July 24th. So now he's coming back and suing for half of her sad, which is so crazy to me because the girl been acting since she was 3. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful who you marry, what your intentions are. A lot of y'all be wanting to be down for these black men, but when they get on top, they do not care how much y'all invested and loved on them. They going right there to get them a Becky. You black women, y'all get y'all bag up, and it's not just a celebrity, but on local levels. Y'all get y'all bag up, and these niggas be running your cars with because at the end of the day, a man desires to be the main provider. And even though they act like they're okay with it, most of them are not okay with the women making more money than them. They didn't try to turn it to make it okay in their mind. They turn into like a pimp situation. And a lot of these married men are married to they bottom B, if you want to look at it like that. That's just how I see it. And when the black women get married, because y'all marry down and they don't got as much, and y'all think by and that's another thing. How you gonna let somebody that could barely get $100 up manage your thousand? Talk about he the king of my house? Not I. Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I hope Simone Biles. I hope she got her prenup too, cause I understand you all in love with things like that, but y'all don't work for that. And ever since like how Mary J. Blige husband do her, look how hard Mary been touring and been looking a mess, been signing off, or been looking tired because she got to pay that fool all that money or whatever. Like that's why at some point I do believe that some of these new people, like they said, Rihanna wouldn't benefit herself from marrying Rocky. I mean, it is what it is. When you get to a certain point, especially as black women, like you said, it just to me, I can understand why people don't get married at that point.
At one of yes, I am. I'm gonna have my YouTube be one of my revenues, but I've always been a self-employed person, but it's just been a little bit harder because even though my daughter dad he would rarely get the kids, but he would always get them like every other weekend. He would always just take them to the park, but for the most part, he wouldn't watch them unless like I had to do something like go food shopping or take care of a doctor's appointment. But now the daddy won't even do that. He'll give me extra money, be like, oh, dude, take a cab and take it with you. Like he won't even let me do that. But when I move, I will have way more freedom, and Nala is way more advanced than when she first started. So I will have less trust issues. Like if I need to do something and I can't have her with me, leaving her with somebody. Because that's my issue. Like I said, it's some people I have, but it's like I trust them, but I don't trust they men. You know what I'm saying? And I was not communicative enough for me. And I can't say that to them because I don't have no reason to say that about they men, but I'm on some trust but verified. And you never know what type of person you're dealing with. And I didn't vet these men. These are my friends' men. And you know what I'm saying? And my friends, they don't have no little kids in the house. So maybe they're not as watchful as they should be because it's just them. Their kids are away at college. Or you know what I'm saying? So I trust, but like I said, knowledge getting more talkative and stuff like that. So when I move, like I have a lot of things in place. I already starting the process for it. But yeah, I do plan on getting my own bag up and stuff like that. Well, after because right now I'm just saving for my Jamaica trip. But you know, I work for myself. Sir Key, why don't you get a job? Because it doesn't matter if I work or not. I'm not asking you. You the one online begging. He's so mad he can't be the damsel in distress I am. The hell, my man knew any guy I deal with. I don't hide it from them. If you want to have a kid by me, trust and believe I'm gonna be a stay at home mom. It wasn't a secret, and there's a lot of men out here that do prefer that. And you do it come
When
with
you
some
and
baggage.
AK have issues, how when do y'all even interact with each other?
You know why he mad? Because I made him have because he's not a man. like he's a jealous hearted friend. That's what I'm saying. You know he's not a man because he can't even handle things like a man. He went writing that love letter to women on the community wall, but when it came time for him to hit Lemon Panel, because he's really jealous that Lemon has surpassed him. So when he got on Lemon Panel, he wanted to dog out on Dragon, who was somebody I don't even like, but the woman in me, because I am a woman first. Even if I don't like, see, a lot of these people claim they women first, but as soon as it's somebody they don't like, you see that ain't what nothing woman first about them or how they handle situation. But I was raised by a real queen that was woman first. You know how many times my grandma took in people and fed them that I could not stand, and if I even said something about it in the project, I would get my behind whipped. So I had to keep that. So maybe that was installing something in me. So anyway, he came up there on the post, dog calling on Dragon, and then the minute I asked him to address the situation, because him and Lemon both got manhood issues, they just both deflected on dragging her. And at the end of the day, Dragons was the one sitting with Lemon. Just like black women, they want to put on their cape to save these men. And the minute they get on top, they throw you under the bus. And he talking about he knew Sir King Long. What was the purpose of you knowing Sir King longer? And it didn't count when you needed somebody to help you work this YouTube, which he had been doing before you. Dragon wasn't really having no channel like that. So he got mad because I called him out. See, when you're a broken little boy and somebody points out your flaws and you didn't have the therapy, you want to sit here and talk about other people. But like I said, at the end of the day, he is nobody that could sit around any man I know. So I'm not worried about his opinion. That's what these people got to know. Y'all little boys, you don't mean nothing to me. If a man that I respect call me out my name, it'll hit different than some dusty on the internet. I promise you. See, y'all be wasting y'all time with these insults.
What other note said? You have expectations for other people that are more than what you have for yourself.
What expectation I have for y'all? I don't have any expectation for people. I just say how I live. And I expect people to treat me the same way. Like a lot of these people, when they get dog piled on, y'all never see uppity a part of no dog piling. So if I gave you that grace and then you don't want to give it to me, of course, next time it happens, I'm aiming at a dog pile, but I'm gonna throw it in your goddamn face. I'm not gonna wait for you to fully heal. So I don't know what expectation y'all talking about. I just live my life. Y'all the one that's over concerned about my life. I just share things that I want for myself and standards that I have, and that makes y'all mad because I feel like a lot of y'all self love and at the level it is on mine. So it is what it is. I'm used to dealing with jealous hearted people. I've been dealing with it all my life. I've always loved myself more than everybody else until I had kids. That was what it was embedded in me. I don't care what you think. You ain't seen no court documents of mine. Yeah.
It is, honey love, but it's hard to keep generational wealth when black men, dilute the black wealth by marrying others and making them have and leaving them black wealth. A lot of our black wealth from high end black men gets diluted. It doesn't go it doesn't go back to us. I just
At all.
wish they would do better with that. At least that's one thing the Africans do have ahead of us. I mean, the wealth needs to stay in the family, whether even if you like each other or not. Eventually, and that's what it needs to go. It needs to stay in the family, but ours gets diluted.
It won't get diluted. They put it into other cultures, and that's why I feel like there's certain picks when they pick these certain celebrities, or even like it's a lot of how you say psychological warfare going on, but it's also a lot of options to not be going through that. People choose this, you know what I'm saying? Like black people already seen the greatness, but they rather be all lives matter. They want to be so forgiving to every other race, but when it comes to their own people, they're very nasty. They're unforgiving. Like people in the comments, they don't even have proof of anything, but because they hatred of me, they want to sit there and try to drag my daughter while it be fake concern, lie on my older kids and present it as if something else. Like, what was the purpose of you even telling that lie for? They hate to hear the truth, and they hate to see somebody that really loves themselves. And I was born from a family like generational wealth. Wealth is you got to start from somewhere. What happened? What you want? Hold on, let me give her a tablet. It's been like an hour. She was throwing her tablet before, so I had to take it from her. Here, you got
Oh,
it.
okay.
Now she waited an hour. We're getting places. Look at uppity. Breaking at least one general personality because I usually just feed into her, but no, she gotta learn. These tablets get expensive. Here, go now. There you go. You can tap it back. But yeah, like I said, a lot of black people, if they were so focused, a lot of them that like look how many black people about to go to jail trying to stunt or white people names on their back or cars or you know what I'm saying stuff like that. You'd think they at least took that PP loan and invest in some property and stuff like that, so that way even if they go to jail, their family could keep money on their books because they done took care. But no, too selfish and hateful to each other. I'm just not like that. But I'm not gonna sit here and discount the black community because I didn't grow up around it. So and I have that base.
People thought there was a time expiration on that, but they know how the government is. They don't care how long it take to get it out back. They gonna come back and get that. Like they just want them to think they
For
got some.
real. Africans, so if you want to be honest, but Africa, they haven't they haven't gotten to the place that like black Americans have. Let's be honest. That's why they have to come over here. So it's nothing like we got a lot of culture because if you look around, including countries that are like they follow black American people more than anything else. But when they get over here, they'll work for every other culture but us black people. They like to look down on us for things that we actually created. Y'all wouldn't even be over here if it wasn't for us.
Yeah, we're not in competition. I think that we both can learn more from each other instead of having so much tension between each other. But yeah, we not in competition. Hey, Leslie. Oh, that's a compliment uppity Leslie gave to you.
Uh, oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, they're really jealous of that. I'm not really worried about the haters because they are just that. I notice if you notice, I don't, well, some of y'all maybe I don't want to notice, but the people that be having the most to say, they copy me the most. They want to say I'm not this or that, but they literally copy my lifestyle, copy my content, my talking points. So I already know those are just delusional fans. But like I said, I've been dealing with this for a long time, so it's not new to me. That's why I handle them like I do. And as you can see, they always more mad than me. That's why they always got to try to go to my kids. Which is not even hurtful because my kids don't know y'all, and the way I raise up my kids, y'all will never be around them. They will never make the same mistakes I did. And I'm just building up a network of black people that are like on point. And by on point, I'm not necessarily talking about your income, it's your mindset, your friend, because you can go anywhere with the right mindset and attitude. But if you're a hater, you're a barnacle, crab, all that type of stuff, you ain't getting nowhere. No matter how bad you hate on people, no matter how many fellow crabs you find to ride with you, y'all still gonna be right there on the bottom. I seen it happen.
What kind of cookies you eating, Stacy? Yeah, they do keep us. They want us in constant war with each other, the cultures. That's why you even seen it over here. Like, they have the whole uppity African concept. And I think it's because we're not used to seeing people, like black people, censor themselves and not give a fuck what white people think because we are always trying to think about what white people think. I think that's that biggest divide between us. And I admire that arrogance and some of that, the way they carry themselves because they don't, the entitlement is like, okay, no, you gon' and but a lot of it has to do with wealth too. Like they don't understand their wealth hasn't. They were able to come and or have a certain thing with wealth that we didn't get to do. So you can kind of tell white people where to go when you got money, right? You can tell them to kiss your ass all day long. I think that's the disconnect. Let me see. Sadly, uppity is the reason some black men go to the other side. Now,
Oh,
instant, you
you
cannot
know how
blame
crazy it is
uppity
that you
on
saying that?
that.
Because I don't want American black men. So I'm not the reason for anything. And when you go to the next download meeting in the closet meeting, you tell them uppity don't want them either. I'm not interested in dating an American black man. My father set the bar, and the ones that can pass it on a superficial level, they feel like you got to compete for having basic shit you supposed to do. The black community is so sad. Some of these niggas really be thinking because they don't have a felony and they got the most basic, like they be security guards and McDonald's worker talking about they high value. And a high value man is not so much as an income base, it's a thought process. And Sir King, you far from it. You are a begging, overweight man. You can hear how you talk. And like you are so upset and I don't know why you keep presenting ideas that has nothing to do with me. I haven't dated an American black man since I was 23. I'm 44 now. Even if I break up with Nala Daddy, it won't be an American man. Like I like people like obviously I don't have a problem with other cultures. I just prefer to me African men are just like American black men. I would not date them personally. On as a collective, I've seen some. Like I said, there's exceptions to every rule. But as far as like how they feel about women, American black men and African, they think the same way. I've had better luck with Caribbean men that's in America. I don't know what they doing in Jamaica because I only date men with twinkle. Now let's sing a twinkle twinkle.
Dora, yeah, I'm gonna watch that live to see. Yeah, Jay Dunn was over here and was talking and confessing her stuff to me or whatever. I'm gonna go watch it. I missed it last night because I was live while they did the Taylor Port. Well, no, yesterday wasn't the Taylor Port live. It was the day before. Wait a minute. So she went live again. This was last night. Which live of this did it happen? Because they did the Taylor Port 2 film Tuesday. What happened last night, Dora?
Imagine me explaining to myself to Sir King when he's too scared to show himself. You're a coward, and you don't want it. You don't want the world to see. You don't want the world to see that. I show myself, and my accomplishments is none of your business. I'm not doing no job interview, especially for no down low American black man. I'm not interested in dating y'all. Get it through your head. Doesn't mean I don't like American black men. I'm just not interested in dating y'all. Y'all not my preference. Get over it.
Child, Dora need to quit. I told her what that storyline was Shakim about them twins. Her and Dimples over there. She trying to get Dimples going, and knowing Dimples be getting upset. I was like, I couldn't even hardly stand that child. I had to get off. I went to sleep anyway. That was too cringe. I was like, now y'all know that this don't even sound fun. It just I said stop with that child. But yeah, according but you know, Dimple said she don't mind sharing. She told Dora to split the airfare with her to get Shakim out there by them, and that she knows she can't compete with pussy, so she'll have him some other time, and she don't mind Dora have him the other time. She proposed that they split his expenses to get him out there and have their way with him, child. This is all what happened last night. I couldn't, and I was out.
Hey, I don't know what she. I just came back in. I just ate that pasta. It was mid. It was okay. It wasn't all that, but I mean, for Applebee's, it was okay. But what was you just saying, honey?
Hey, lady.
Molly,
Hey,
don't
uppity.
tell on me, Molly. I'm waiting on him to find out. We were talking about. They was asking what I feel about Dory's idea of having twins with Shakim, and I was telling them how it went down on the plane to make they how they
I'm
was trying to
so sick
ruffle.
of
They was
her.
trying to ruffle your feathers last night with that information.
I am so sick of her. Shakim don't like no pussy, and definitely not from her. She's in a loveless marriage, like I had to tell her last night, and that's why she's over there. And that man
Oh,
must be.
Dimples. That needs to be. You need to patent that line. That was as good as when Phaedra told what you call it. You had to know your sperm donor needed a box of pizza. Like you was on that same level when you said that. That hurt my feelings, and it ain't got nothing to do with me. You was on it, Dimples.
Yeah. And she's in a loveless marriage. And like I said, I ain't worried about Shakim after how I
Her
saw that
fat
he
ass,
gives it up.
her fat ass must have held that
See?
pasta. How you back up here that ate the pasta? How you back up here so soon? You inhaled it.
Jada, what brand was that box of Chardonnay you had the other day?
Black box. It's black box.
Okay, I'm
And
getting
it's
out of
really
it.
called black box. It's really called
No,
black
I'm
box.
gonna look for it. I really want to know. I'm gonna look for it.
Girl, yeah, it was good to me, but yeah, she held that pasta. But anyway, Demon, so I was listening, and I heard Nala over there singing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star." That means her
Yeah.
words developing uppity, so people can't be talking about her words because
Oh
I
no,
heard
no.
that.
Yes, yeah. I had to leave because I don't want Demon to get copyright. She done started with the tablets.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you having triplets now, Dory? I don't know. Well, Dimples says she just wants the dick. She ain't trying to be no wife.
No, I don't. But I want to know what you thought. Did you ask him about fucking Roe? Do you think he's really gonna fuck him?
Well,
Because
I did ask him about that. I said, "Why you
what he
messing with them about that?" And he said, "Oh, I was just, running my mouth or whatever." I said, "Uh huh."
no, he said it twice. He said it before, and then when I got up there, then when I talked about how he liked
Speak
to give
of
it
the
up, he was doing
devil.
that. Ugh.
Well, have you guys seen Kiki? Kiki is beautiful. See, like my ex, they could never get a woman that look better than me. They got jobs, but they ain't as cute as me. But see, Kiki, if Kiki's your ex, and then you look at this, like, of course you can't get it up.
Child, not whole triplets.
Girl, triplets, the Miss O.
I don't know.
But I
Shakira,
know he wanted more money because I want to surrogate too. I would like another because I don't like uneven numbers, but I don't want to get birth again. I would
Another
like
answer for you, the Miss O, when you're ready.
cause yeah, you Lord, you done came over there with a storm over there to the temple. I just had to remind you the dimples. I mean, not dimples, but Adore. I don't know if you was listening to my live earlier, but you know I am the first lady of the temple. Now you've been getting real cozy over there around at the temple. Now I don't want him in the way that you and Dimples do. I'm just in an auntie vibe situation, but I am the grand dame over there at the temple. Just to let
I
make sure
love
you
you
know that.
too. That's
Okay,
fine. I just want
okay.
to
You
say,
don't need to be no grand
he's gonna
dame
be,
nothing. The grand dame went to jail.
I
Don't
think he
Oh,
got
don't
me a
yeah,
try to
true.
ring.
be.
Miss O, I think he
Listen,
Don't
got me a
don't do
listen.
that.
ring.
With all this straight dick out here, why do you want to go after gay men?
I think he
Why?
got me a ring,
Why
Timo.
do you want to go
I think
after
I'll
gay
pop the
men?
question tonight.
Why do you like gay men, Dory?
Did you hear me, the Miss O?
Oh, I heard
Did
you.
you hear me,
Oh,
Dory?
triplets, girl.
Dory, why
But
are you
Dimples,
going after
I
gay
had left
men?
you a message. I really did. I saw your video when you were crying. And I don't know if you saw it, but the one that you got the most views on your channel. And I
Uh-huh.
watched it,
I saw the
right?
video.
Yeah, yeah. I do my due diligence. And like I said, all fun and games, you can roast and gag me. I don't have a problem with that. I love it. It's funny, right? It's for the tubes, entertainment. But
Mm-hmm.
Dimples, I'm not being funny from being really serious because I don't want you to take it the wrong way. You don't look good in an orange jumpsuit, Queen. Like, why are you admitting to maliciously doing these type of things? And I'm
And
worried
I want to
about
say this. I want to say this. Hey, Dory. I want to say this to Molly
you.
because Molly, for whatever reason, he don't come to my channel, and I'm about sick of your bullshit, Molly. But either way, what do you think about me dating this? But I'm sick of you, Molly, because you don't come and support my channel. You motherfucking male identify. You're ragged ass. You be over there limit drunk ass. Why you ain't come over there to see me be drunk,
I
bitch?
second that, Jada. Molly barely comes to my chat as well. He don't support the women like he should, unless you Ness.
Uh oh, Molly.
Hell,
And
Ness
see, my
was over
other
there
was
when I
playing
was
Love
getting drunk.
Connection yesterday.
When I was getting drunk, Ness was over there, and Molly still didn't show up. And I'm like, Molly, what the fuck is wrong with you, ho?
Molly, where was you at doing Taylor Port? Because you wasn't even over here with my live that day.
Jay Dunn, he probably was silently protesting so he could go to a limit. He didn't support it. You got to stay on his toes. I didn't notice Molly wasn't there, but I should have.
I guess he only support drunk men. That's what it seemed like to me. A woman could get on here and drink a whole damn box of wine, and Molly don't give a fuck. Molly only support drunk men. Like, fuck you. I'm tired of it. Fuck you, Molly.
Uppity Molly said he's always at your place.
I know you be watching though, because when I used to do my drunk middle of the night lives, and I was talking about, somebody was talking about, and mom be like, "Yeah, I be in the clouds. They be so messy." I like messing with Miley. He's funny.
SK, you are coming kind of strong at Uppity. Talking about she not a woman. Do we need to have a conversation with you at Uppity? Do I need to do a mediation?
So Queen only likes white women. That's it. He
Right.
don't care about
Oh
black
Lord.
people and melanated
Eh,
people.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't, and I'm not. And the plus, Timo. Once I made it clear I'm a woman that don't give men money, he found me useless from that point on. And he had
Okay.
the hate. You know what I'm saying? And then he's very hateful because why I don't be in his chat. He comes at he's mad because I told the truth, and the truth hurts. And I just move on about my life. I don't really care about his feelings.
Back to the story at hand. What's called. So, do you think that he would really fuck around? Demon so.
What you say? I
Dimples,
couldn't
you
hear. What
know
you
why he
say?
said that.
Do
He
you think
said
he
that
would
to
really
get rid of
fuck
you.
around?
He said that to get rid of you. He made it very clear
I'm
yesterday.
asking Demon.
What did
Oh,
you say?
do you think Shaq him would really fuck around?
No.
No, I don't think so.
He only said that because he didn't want Dimples to keep on. He did it as like a, what do you call it, repellent? Dimple,
I
pimples
think they
repellent.
passed that phase.
Not too much
I
on Rose.
think
I
they.
think Rose attractive. I don't know why. I think
Yeah,
Rose
and
is attractive.
I ain't gonna say Rodon still, kind of like have a likings in the way, but I think in Vegas, I think they came to. I don't think they're each other's, but you never know. I mean, I'm not gonna say never.
Well, yeah, because Pimple said last night to shock him because I was in the cloud listening while playing Spades. You said that he doesn't like thick men. Well, I'm gonna guess thick
No,
men,
he don't like fat people.
but he said that's not true. So I'm guessing
He's a
is he?
liar. Just
Uppity,
like
you figured out how to play Spades now on that website.
Yeah, I had to go to my history. No thanks to you. I had to go to my browser history,
I
and then I
did
remembered the name.
my members, but you never showed up until the last minute. I was ready to be
Yeah,
done after that.
yeah, no, but I wanted to play Spades on my own just to get some practice in. I even made
Yeah,
my
and
own
you see,
Spades
it's
deck.
so many different ones on there.
Yeah,
Try the different
hmm
ones. Yeah,
that's what I've been
even the
doing. That's why I be in the
suicide one.
clouds. That's how I've been in
Jay
Try
the
the
Dunn, is
clouds.
it an
suicide
app?
one. They have that one too.
Is it an app, Jay Dunn, or a website? I play on the apps.
It's a website. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it's a website. That's where
But
I
I
do
really
my
was trying to
spades
support
games.
Jay
But you
Dunn's
can
Spades
go and play
game.
with regular. You can play with computers and regular people.
Regular people.
And so
Yeah, I
yeah.
did
Yeah,
both.
that's what,
hmm
right. That's how we doing on the we download from the app
People say, you
store.
know how to play Spades?
Really
Yeah,
well.
I have, but I told Jay Nunn it's
Really.
been a while since I played, but I thought I would come play again.
Oh,
I've been,
please do.
Yeah,
Please
I
do.
I plan to do I plan to do it. I'm thinking I might come on Saturday to try to
Yeah,
do it with
yeah,
everybody.
I planned
What's the
on Saturday because
website,
you
Jay
did say
Dunn?
Saturday. And I've been planning on it.
Well, I
I'll play
put the
with you.
link because I create the game and then people have to join the game. So I have to create it first.
Right.
So
And
that's
put that
Okay.
why.
renege out there, like I caught intrinsic out there reneging, because we love it. Like the more things, like what he did was he made more interaction. I think if you put more interaction, like add the jokers, give the ability to renege. I even play where you can
Yeah,
swap
you
cards.
can put the jokers, but I have to make sure that everybody's okay with that. Cause y'all know that last Friday, before I confessed my feelings, I taught Ness how to play spades. And so
Oh.
yes,
Yeah,
I
but demons.
taught her and she did well. She did
Yeah,
well.
Do
yeah.
you
And
are
so
Deuces Wild,
She's all
Jay
right.
Dunn?
No,
Are
she said
Deuces
that because
Wild?
Ness wasn't her partner. She was mine. But Ness did okay. But Ness kept getting an attitude and not understanding Spades is a partner game and cutting me on purpose. Because she ain't like some shit I said, like, girl, you making both of us lose, but my spades thing is so high. I was able to save us. But Demons Dimples, do you know how to play?
I would never play with
now SK, when I go get
convicted
roller coat
criminals.
and cuss you out, I don't want to hear nothing.
I, ooh, but I would love more people in the B sector to join in because Spades is a game where you could drink. It's like
I
since we
said
already like a
uppity.
uh,
Now, see, this is the reason why I say you be excited and you overtalk. You was clearly excited in this moment for you to ask Dimples that when I been said this hoe still is a member of
oh,
mine, and I told her to go
oh my
on,
god.
and she blocked. And so
But
clearly
yet
you
She's
unblocked.
a
And
excited.
member.
So
guess
I'm
what?
I'm
She's a
taking your
member,
You
excitement.
Jada.
You
upset
excited.
that you still want to come in my
But
chat
she's a
and
member.
drop down when I'm fucking blocked, when you're fucking blocked, bitch. But you want to still come around, you fucking obsessed, obtuse bitch. You 300 and pound, 5'8", 320 pound bitch, and 5'4", and you bigger than me, bitch.
That
It
police
surely ain't go to
report
your
was filled
titties.
out in
You
2022. It's
Did
2025,
they make
Dimples.
you
You
step
bigger
on
than
a
me, ho.
scale? Did they
You
make you
bigger than
step
me,
on a
ho.
scale? Well, we
You
ain't
bigger
seen you.
than me,
Cam up,
ho.
hoe. Cam up, bitch. Show that you
Correct,
got
correct.
them
And you will
dreads
never
and
see
show
me.
that teeth.
You will
And show
never
them
see me,
teeth.
ho.
And them little freckle
Demon
dots on
Soul,
your
Demon
face.
Soul got a better chance of seeing me than Dimples.
Oh, really? Oh, Demon Soul.
You
So
will never
she's
see
low
me,
key
bitch. I
shading
don't
you.
like men to look at me. I
Five
don't
foot
like for
four,
men to
three
look at
hundred
me.
and twenty. Wait, she said she lost 20 pounds. So what are you, 300 pounds now, Jake? What are you?
That was in 2022. It's
So I want to know, did
2025,
they weigh
ho.
you? How did they know this? Did they weigh you? How did they get this? Did you have to step on the
Somebody
scale?
wrote that in. Maybe you should do your own research. That was
I'm
written in.
asking
I was
because
never arrested. I was never arrested. Never stepped on the
yeah,
scale. Never did any
sadly,
of
we
that.
never got a
So
mug
keep
shot of
on,
you.
keep on lying
Sadly,
on me, Dimples.
sad.
Keep on
What
lying
am
on me.
I lying? This is what the paperwork says underneath party information details. Says your date of birth, says your race. It does confirm you're female, so okay, I guess we gotta accept it.
I
You got
am.
brown
I'm
eyes.
definitely a female.
Your
But
height
no,
is
I
five
was
foot
never
four,
arrested.
Oh,
three
I was
twenty,
never marched in
and
nobody's
it says the
jail.
driver's
They never
license
asked
number.
me to stand on the scale. So keep on
So
reading
how did
what
they?
you
I'm just
read.
asking how they came up with the number. Did they make it up or just
Jada, she
verbally
mad
assert
No,
because
it?
no.
Saki bought me a ring with the money she
The
I
gave
want
her.
to
person, the
know. What
Saki
person
bought me
who
a ring
went,
with the
the
money
happened?
that
person who
Dimple
went.
gave her.
Hold on. The person who went to the police against me told them that information that they typed in. But that don't
Up,
mean that
J
that got
Dot.
shit to
J
do with
Dot,
me.
shut up. Shut up, J Dot. They have to have some type of intake process. Shut up.
It ain't
How
no
do you know? How
intake
do you know?
process
How do you
because I
know? How
never
do you
was
know?
arrested. I never was arrested. So no, it wasn't no intake process. That was the description that was given.
God. Oh
So
God,
see how
Jada.
stupid you sound even more,
So so
Dimples?
so the
Please.
deer so the deer was like, oh, she's 5'4", 320 pounds. Like who would make that up?
Correct. Because nobody, I ain't never been in a jail in the state of Florida. I ain't never been in nobody's jail. But it's right there on the paperwork that you continue to plaster. But yeah, so keep thinking that
I'm just curious, Jada. But
that
Jada, why
that
do you
I'm
make me have to speculate? Why can't you tell me why it's still
because why not?
active? Is it an
Because
error?
why not? Because
Is it
I want
correct
you to
or
keep
not?
doing.
Can you tell me? Because
I
I pulled this
I've
morning
been
and I
told
purposely
you it was
screenshot the
incorrect.
time.
Remember, I changed my
So
troll
why haven't you
pages
gotten it
multiple times.
changed?
Well, no, I told you in this when you first was saying it on this.
Jada, I thought she was in fear of her life. Does it sound like she in fear, y'all?
Well, she's done
Mm-hmm.
talking to me, so I
Hold
have to
on, no,
tell
I
her.
never said I was in fear of my life. What I said was
No, she
that
said
No,
Dimples
that.
was
She
I
putting
said
want this. I
everything.
want her to
Dimple
leave me
said that.
alone.
Dimple said that Jada
I asked her to
earlier.
leave me alone, and if you see, I was on this panel, and she came up here once again to be around me and to stuff my panties.
It's an open
Please don't
panel,
I
open
was
leave me
on
panel.
here.
alone.
I was on here with Demon Soul before you even
Jada, you want
showed
to
up.
sniff my panties, bitch,
Yes,
and you
rewind
can't.
the
The
tape.
This,
She
answer
was
is
the
this,
first
no.
guest.
please,
She was
When
the
I
first
showed
please.
my
guest.
panties, on
The,
On
no,
Sir King's, you
Wait,
want
that's
to
what?
sniff them.
disgusting.
You want to sniff
That
them.
is so fucking
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
Don't get mad because I
I
can't
had
bought me a ring
showed.
with your
I
money,
had.
bitch.
I had showed
Don't
my
get mad
panties to
because
Sir
I can't
King.
bought me a ring with your
Wait, hold
money,
on. Jay
Shut
bitch.
Dunn
up.
and Lady Dimples, can I say
Shut up.
something
You
nice
got
about both
crunchy
of you guys?
panties.
And why
You
I
got
mentioned you
crunchy
guys'
panties like
friendship?
sassy.
Lady
You got
Dimples.
crunchy panties like sassy. Shut up.
Oh my God.
Check your pH balance, bitch.
So
Who
I wanted
Dimple
to say
talking
is,
to?
Lady Dimples, you are still a member of Jay Dunn's
And she
platform.
blocked me. Ain't
I
that
know.
ignorant?
And that was, hold on, let me finish. That wasn't nice, Jay Dunn. And even when Ness asked her, was she be willing to like cancel our membership, she said no. And then Jay Dunn, I think you can appreciate people that docs when they get upset if you made them feel some type of way. So I don't think you should hold that against Lady Dimple because
Absolutely
it is
not.
public purpose.
I don't
Jay
deal
was
with
the
men.
original
I
doxer.
told you
She
I
was the
don't post
original
men on
doxer.
my community wall and I don't deal with them. I don't deal with
Well, I
men.
didn't say you guys are supposed to. I'm just saying that y'all see something in each
Why
other,
do you
and I
hate
like y'all
men so much,
dynamic. I do
Jada?
like y'all
Jada, why
dynamic.
do you hate men? Why? Who did something to you to make you hate men in the manner that you hate them? Who did it to you?
Yo, grandpa,
Cause I heard a story that your uncle had moved in to protect you, and you hated him, and you wanted him out the house.
I
Why do
hated
you
them.
hate men?
That's
Now
not
you
what you
lying.
said. That's not
Keep
what you said,
lying,
Lady
Dimples.
Deborah. That
Keep
Shut
was
your
not
mouth,
what
lying.
you said.
uppity. Shut your mouth, uppity.
He
I
That's
don't
said
how
care
it
they
if you
said
say
it
killed
it
was.
me.
yourself.
It killed me, Jada. Try to write your own
You
motherfucking
said
life
you
story,
you
bitch. You
you
just be
said you
killing
hated
me.
it,
Correct.
and you said you
Correct.
even
Bruh.
hated
If I
you
wasn't eating for
No,
three
especially
and
I
I
hated
was
Okay,
said
Jada, I
married
got
to
that's
a
when
question
I
for
twelve
you.
learned that
daggers.
men pee
Jada,
on the
I got a
floor.
question for
I'm
you.
not about to
You got
argue
the
with
especially
hold on,
Dimples.
Jada,
What
I
is
got a
going
question for
on?
you. I need
especially
to
with
know
the
this answer.
Go on, be Jada.
Lady
Go
Deborah,
on, be
stop.
let her
Lady
destroy
Deborah, stop.
herself.
you
Lady Deborah,
hated
stop.
using the
Jada, I got a
bathroom.
question for you. You got the final decision. There's a vote, and you got the power to say one person. It's Heidi and Dimples. Who you taking? And you got to say one person. You're going to lose all your benefits. You're going to get another job
I,
because you did support.
right. Edie could be alive. She'll live to be against Christ another day.
Damn. Okay. I shouldn't have asked them.
Damn, Jada. Ooh, that was vicious. But yeah, girl, I would drag her, but I'm eating for three right now.
Dory, where's your man at? Cause
So I
he
came at work, bro. He at work.
no
He bought
no
me a ring to my new
where is your
game
man?
time.
Where's the
He
reverend at? Cause
did you didn't know
Kiki
that,
says he has a
Temple?
little dick. Kiki says he has a little dick. Is that
That's
true?
really
Does he
girl.
really have a
Demons,
little
oh, you
dick?
had
Got a
nothing to
big
worry about.
yep.
Shakim be having an update that
Don't
he
worry
gonna
about
get a cash out.
Shakim.
I don't know
Does
Don't
why
he
they
worry
have
don't
a
about
care
little
about
Shakim.
dick?
Shakim,
Does your
but they
Don't worry
probably
about
husband
not
my
trying
does
to
your
kill with them.
man.
Shout out
husband
to the
your
beat sector.
husband
Shakim, you gotta
sexually
Triplets.
do something
fulfill
else.
you? Can he not
Triplets.
sexually fulfill
Jay,
you?
why you
Is that
so
why you're on
angry,
here looking for gay
Have
Dimples?
you not
dick?
seen
You're not gonna make
Kiki?
me have a miscarriage,
Did you
Dimples. You're
see
Does
not gonna
Kiki,
make
not?
me
Lady
do that.
Does
Dimples?
he not?
I
Look
Can
at
he
can't get
not
Kiki,
mad,
the
fulfill
beautiful
Jada.
you?
donkey.
I'm
I
There's
not
no
cannot.
marrying a
I
comparison.
man,
cannot.
but
Look at
why
her.
is he
Kiki
marrying a
is
man?
beautiful.
Why is he marrying a man that can't sexually please you? Because Kiki told us he got a small dick.
Oh,
Lady
go
Dimples,
ahead,
can I say something? Do
Dimples.
you realize that Kiki
Oh,
said that she was dealing
uh,
with that man when he had money? It was the money that drew her in.
Yup,
So you
yup.
see what he get when he got
I
money.
like little
That's what he
dicks.
wants.
I like
And
little
now that
dicks.
he
mm,
broke, he with
believe
big.
that. Believe
Uh-huh.
everything.
It's a
Yes.
Yes.
difference.
But that can't say
That's why
nothing
ladies
because
You
never
look
be
are
at
a
full
placeholder.
child.
Octavius
You
and
don't have
Octavius
no
got a big
money.
dick and he's
I
broke. So
love
what that mean?
Octavius and Kiki. You
He
can't say
Because
nothing
he
bad
may
about them to
Kiki
me.
already said that he got a big
Mm-mm.
a big
sausage to
dick.
her.
A big dick and don't know how to fuck because he's just gonna ram it up in her. But she said I can't think of what Dory's
But Kiki
husband's
like
name
it.
is.
She
Oh
like
my
it.
God.
But
These
it's
niggas
like
are
Shawnee
unhinged.
O'Neal.
Dory,
No,
the
we
Reverend,
can't do
just
that. We
tell
can't
me.
do that. Don't
Is
hold
it
Lady
true?
Dimples. Look at
Is it true
Shaq.
that he
Look at
doesn't
Shaq wife.
satisfy
Unhinged.
you?
Look at Shaq ex-wife, Lady Dimples.
Her
She
It's
pissy
kept his
ass
true.
name to this
child.
day. Look at Shawnee O'Neal. She
Her
kept his name to this day. And
child, a glory
everything
Yeah,
hole
that
and
she
a
paid
pissy
but
for
child.
Shaq got a big
looked at
dick.
nothing like Shaq.
Shaq
I
got a
So
dick
can't
all
say
down
Kiki
his
that.
is in the
leg.
reverse
A
position.
glory hole
She
and a
just
pissy
like
Uh-huh.
but
child.
Kiki value peeing
Mm.
over here. We all know Kiki
Mm.
is the
Yeah.
receptive.
Come on,
So
tell us
Kiki like
about
to get
that dick, Dory.
Kiki
We
like
Oh
want
to
to
get
know
it
about
God.
good.
that dick, Dory. Tell us
So
about
Kiki
it.
used that
Is
money
it
to put
worth it?
herself in a prime position. She got her a good ass job.
Yes.
And Octavius come from a good family. She
Oh,
never said he didn't come
oh
from a
my
good
God.
family. She said his family
But
got
that's
money.
that's his family's money. He
They
living in the
crashing
basement.
out. Look
Nobody
at
But
him.
gets
he
no
but you think
bum.
his mama
Nobody
gonna
This
gets
let
no
him
is
bum.
but his
insane.
mama ain't gonna let him slip. Kiki only
Dory,
gotta
why
survive
was
when
your
he giving
man?
her that good D.
Why was your man
Kiki only but
speeding in
Kiki
that
look good.
Porsche? Why was he speeding in that Porsche like that?
But when she
What
was,
was going
but
on?
they different. You can't compare the thing. When she married somebody who had a woman that looked totally different when he had the means.
Uh
This is what
huh.
he wanted in Kiki. And now
That
that
part,
he's broke
uppity.
and he needs somebody to pay the bills, he got
Right,
with that donkey.
right, right.
And now she over here trying to
And she
impose
over
on
here
Shakim
spending her
because
Ooh,
she's
she
they
over
knows
be
here
Shakim
spending
ain't
her
crashing.
gonna have
settlement
sex for
money.
her,
My
That's
but
what
baby
she
she
just
was
wants
be
spending.
Shakim to
crashing.
give her that.
She was
What you want
spending that
Shakim
money
can
from her
provide for her.
settlement.
Let me tell you what's going on, Lady
Tell
Dimples.
us,
What
uppity. Tell
Shakim
me.
came to provide for her is that masculine energy. Because even though we know that he's bi, which I think is gay, whatever.
Oh, it's a lot of
Bi
untreated
or
mental illness around
semi-bi.
this bitch.
But
Uh-huh.
Shaquem is masculine
Mm-hmm.
presenting. Shakim
Really,
has
ain't
that
he?
masculine
Masculine
submissive
submissive is a
Mm-hmm.
energy.
pussy,
That's
but he's
why
a
she
What
stood up
pussy.
with
say?
him all night.
He's really a
Because he
pussy.
allows it, and that does boost
What
Yeah.
it
say?
boosts her confidence. That's why she over here
Cracking,
Mm-mm-mm.
talking now.
Oh.
uppity, you
It
cracking,
boosts her
Bill. You
confidence.
cracking.
But Demon's all he
Uppity
really
done
want
gave
over
her
here
full
That's
because he
permission.
right,
knows Demon's
uppity.
A don't want him
Mm,
sexually. I think he
Yeah,
really
mm.
do think Dory do. I don't think
Demon, so I'm
Shaquille would say
trying
a
not to
hard no like
that's
she's not
right.
serious. I don't think Shaquille thinks that with a hard no.
No,
But
no.
Demon's so she's gonna find somebody that's like her little rider. She finds
Mm,
somebody in the B sector that's gonna have
mm,
her back
mm,
because Shaquille
mm.
has been having her
Well,
back
Demon
hard.
Soul's a
And
fat
y'all know
cat.
Demon Soul
He's a
loves
fat
that. You know
cat.
what I'm saying?
Demon Soul loves to be around faggots.
Girl, I be making them crash out. This bitch
You
live
know
in a
that,
halfway
right?
house and this bitch
Dimples.
working a
Demons don't
glory
love
hole.
to
I
do
cannot.
what?
I said you love to be around faggots.
Okay,
But
I'm
now
he
y'all
live in
telling
know,
you,
this gay
now
Uppity
y'all
need to
know
get
why
man.
her
they
So
ass
mad at
don't
me.
together.
let
Now
her
y'all
say
know why
that
they
over
mad at
here.
me.
Don't let her say
Girl,
that over here.
I'm mute.
what happened? Y'all heard it first on Demon, so I
It's
said it
only
again.
straight.
No,
It's
the
Uppity
only
fact
needs
that
to
straight
she
men
write
keeps
a
on here.
saying that
book.
When you
she
get with
trying your
straight men
channel,
on
demon
here,
so
huh?
Mm, mm.
I said the
What you
fact that
say?
she keeps saying that
Whoa.
she trying your channel. That's why she
Are you
said it.
monetized, Demon Soul?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
yeah, I can turn
Mm,
it
Yeah,
on if
she
I want to. Now I
is.
haven't turned it on, but you know what, Dimples? Yeah, don't be
mm,
saying the f bomb because when I was sitting on other channels, everybody act like I was the
I
antichrist,
said
and
I'm
I don't use
sorry.
that anymore.
mm.
But no, there is nobody but gay men on
You
here,
do
so
love
you
gay
ain't gonna
men,
see
though,
me
Demon
interact with
Soul.
no straight
Admit
men
it.
on here,
You love gay
huh?
men. You love gay men.
I like the ones that I like and that like me, and that I
When
have
you went
met
to
on here.
college, did you have a gay Judy?
Not in college, no.
Why not?
I went to a HBCU. I was too busy
And y'all didn't
fucking.
have no gay people at HBCU? I was
Yeah, but I was too busy
I'm
fucking
everybody.
a
demon so
different
gay
thing.
Judy
But
on
can y'all
here.
tell me what hold on, I
I'm her
gotta
gay
do one
Judy
thing
on
for
here.
everybody went to college.
Mm.
I
Is
was
it true
every
what they say about the pledges? The black men that be pledges, they
they get
saying
their
that
ass
them
whooped. I know that.
I heard them
Mm.
hazing. I heard them hazing be consisted of rainbow friendly activity. Is that true or is it a rumor? I'm you.
I
Lord
heard
I've
have
homo
never
mercy.
seen
erotic,
any. I mean, I don't know
like
what they do.
the alphas all had to take an egg and spit it in each other's mouth.
Oh
That's
my God.
nasty.
Are you serious? I
Yes.
can't. My IQ gets lower and
That's
fucking
definitely
lower.
gay activity.
And the
Jay
If
cat
Dunn,
I
have
was
you
was
on
heard
here
anything? Because
hanging
you
with
from
straight men,
Atlanta.
like in the Mo 3 set the door, then you would say something about me being
Yeah,
married. You
I am
can't win for
in Atlanta.
losing.
And
Gay
demon so
men
I'm
are
demon
the
so
gay
gay
men are
Judy.
the cheat
I'm
code
her
to
gay
having
Judy.
men friends.
he is
Jay
very
Dunn, well,
homo
I mean, you
erotic.
from Atlanta. Have you heard rumor about when they be hazing and pledging people in?
I
Like,
just told you one thing I
Oh,
heard.
and
Well,
I agree
oh,
with
yeah,
I
you.
didn't need
And
I
I'm
didn't
asking
yeah.
need to
Jay
hear
Dunn. I'm
nothing.
asking Jay Dunn.
I've
She
Mm.
having
known
a
girls.
Oh,
pledging.
I've known girls
Keyword
to
heard they
have.
never set
well,
their foot
can
on
I answer
accredited
the question? I mean,
university.
damn.
Hold on. Let people talk. Go ahead, Jay Dunn.
Mm-mm.
So no gay men have to tell me about it. I come from a family of AKAs, so I know where to go. That's the reason why I never pledged. Cause can't
Can
nobody
we get a T? I was
even.
asking for T. Go ahead. I mean,
So I'm just saying, even though I knew it could have made me successful, it wasn't worth it. But I do. I come from a family of AKAs. I got a couple of deltas in my family. Now I don't have men who went through the fraternity process, but I can only imagine if women are putting women through the type of shit that they go through, that the men doing
They
it
get
10
their
times
ass beat
worse.
too. They get their ass beat
But
too. They got to
Jadon,
do
you do
papers and
have a
shopping
degree,
and everything.
correct?
I have multiple degrees,
Okay,
Jada would
not
amen.
have been
just
a
Okay,
one.
cute
I was
Zeta.
just trying to
She would have been
consider
a
the
real nice
source
Zeta.
because I'm hearing shit from
Oh,
two
okay.
bitches that ain't never stepped foot on accredited university. I just want to make sure,
How the
babe.
fuck you
Don't
gonna
see no
tell me?
change.
girl,
I
Jay
got a
Dunn,
fucking
even with
degree,
all those
and I
AKAs in
graduated
your
from
family, you gave us
HBCU.
nothing.
So you shut
Demon
the
Soul,
fuck
you
up,
got
you
any T?
horsey, you fake ass bitch that don't know what a Juris Doctorate is. Shut up. I got my degree. I got a bachelor's of science. So you
I
shut
know you
the
Nice.
fuck
That's
lying
up,
to me.
beautiful.
bitch.
But Demon Soul, can I get some T? Can I get some
What
T? Because
tea,
Jay Dunn gave
uppity?
us
What
This
tea,
nothing.
bitch thinks
uppity?
Tink is a word.
Did
She
you
was trying
hear
to say
any
tribute. She was trying to say
hazing things with
tribute.
when the men be pledging?
All you
Do
gotta
you
do is
hear
listen
any
long
rumors
enough,
about
y'all.
like? Can I talk about myself? Like this is weird.
What
So
did you
anyway,
say?
Thank you, Demon. So I was asking because Jay Dunn, she grew up in AKAs, but she didn't give us nothing. Did you hear any rumors about the pledges? Because that's what I was speaking on
Well,
when they
yeah,
be
I've known
pledging.
girls who've like had sex with like their frat, the sororities frat brothers, and in order to cross and do things like that. I've seen things like that. Now, as far as ass whooping, as far as with the girls, I haven't heard much of it. But yeah, I knew guys who had to get branded, who had to get beat in and jumped in.
I
Yeah, they went through
told
a lot.
you, I told you about the Zetas. They made them Zetas go in the field at night, the football field, and the Zetas and the Sigmas supposed to be brothers and sisters. They're like the only one that got like a connection, although they all got
Why do
Yeah, I
along.
Zetas
heard about that.
always be?
Okay, yeah.
And
Why do
they
Zetas
put them in
always
the
be ugly?
they made them, yeah,
Because
they're
most of
all the
the Zetas that
dykes.
I
They
done
only
met,
need
they ain't
12
cute.
of them. No, they're all hard, but they're very fun. But you would be a good you would be a good Zeta.
Hey,
So,
swag.
and they only picked 12. They're very exclusive. But they put them bitches in the field and had the Sigmas beat their ass like men. I said I lost
Wow.
all respect for them. I lost. Oh, when my girlfriend told me that, I couldn't believe it.
And
How
where did that
dare
occur,
you?
So some
Tempest?
people can we so some people that get their butt whipped, they don't even get it. They just got the butt whipped for nothing. And is
You
it 12
can't hit
every
back.
year
You
or every
can't
four
hit
years?
back. You got to take it. When they line you up, you got to take it. Like the Kappa, the one Kappa I know had to go to surgery because they made them paddle. Them, they walk around with these canes and wrap around. And I thought that was for fashion. They are not supposed to drop them canes. They got to treat it like a baby. And then the one guy I know, I guess like they ask them questions and stuff, or if they get it wrong or do something, they get punished. And the one boy, he didn't cup his balls and it hit his balls and it ruptured, so he had to go to the hospital.
Oh my God. See, I'm asking, but none of my kids have pledged, thank God. But if they did try, I would like to know the T. You know, you never know, they can change their man
Well, it's
and
supposed to be
find their
very, very
graduate
hush
school or
hush.
whatever.
Everyone do things, but I
How the
always
fuck
find
can
out
you
because they'll
pledge
tell
when your
me.
child couldn't even get out of elementary school? He was so funky, allegedly.
Dory, would you shut up running everybody's tea? Shut the fuck up. Why are you always lying about going to
So
the hospital
uppity.
and passing out? What the
Essentially,
fuck
the tea that
happened,
you
bitch?
want,
Yeah,
like
there was no
they
tea
have
My
to
spilled,
go
helper,
at
so
Oh my
midnight.
you should
y'all.
know
I
that with
just
your
want to
They
know
daughter
have
what
to
the
now.
go at
my
midnight
You
for
mad
helper.
because
meetings.
Kiki look better, but go ahead, J Dub, what you said?
They have to go
My
at
kid,
midnight for meetings.
please.
At least I know when I was at USM, the University of Southern Mississippi, which is where I got my bachelor's, but I got my master's from the University of New Orleans. But when I was at the University of Southern Mississippi, they put flyers around because that's whenever I was going to try to be an AKA because I come from the heritage and lineage of it. But the only reason why I thought about doing it is because I wanted to push the envelope. Because at that particular time, I had a fade. My dreads, I had not grown my dreads at that point, and I wanted to
You
know if
ain't
they were
got
going to
dreads now,
discriminate.
bitch.
I wanted to. Well, Demon Soul, you could Instagram me at any point, and I'll show you my dreads. But I wanted to push the envelope because I wanted to see if they were going to discriminate, and they do. They post these flyers about their meetings, and then it'd be like midnight meetings. But I didn't end up pledging it because I felt it was discriminatory. I didn't want to go through the whole 6 month process of
You
whatever
would have
they
never
had to
made
give
it. You
me,
would
So
have
you
never
rather
made
just
it.
focus on your degree.
and
No,
and
don't do that, Lady Dimples. No, hold on, Lady Dimples.
you would have never
Hold
made it.
on, Lady Dimples,
Dimples
please.
would have never made
My
it.
daddy
Dimples
told
still
me.
trying to
My
make it to be a
daddy
woman.
told me.
Man,
Dimples still trying to make it to be a woman.
No,
But
true
she's
can
telling
story.
I
me
say
that I
I
something
would have
quick
went
never
to
to
made it.
you,
school.
Bitch,
lady?
I
you would
went to
never
Can I
made
school
say
it.
something quick
for.
to Lady
I went to
Dimples
be a Kappa,
and J
and
Dot?
my daddy
Lady
told me.
Dimples.
My
Okay,
daddy
go ahead.
told me that
Oh,
I'm
she
too
pledged that
soft
nigga a
for
bar
that.
of soap.
That's what
That's
my
all she
daddy
pledged
told
that little
me.
nigga, the
That's what
bar
he
of
told me.
soap.
He said, son, he said, if you can't handle how I give it up here,
That's
you'll
the
never
only thing
handle
she
how
pledged
they
her
give it
child,
up.
a motherfucking bar of
Shit.
soap,
My
bitch.
dad told me
So
my
maybe you
freshman
need to
year.
place your maybe you need to place your body with a whole philosophy. You need to pull out your whatever you got going on. Maybe that nigga is not only fucking you because of the smell.
Crash
He's
out,
not
puppy,
fucking you
crash
because he don't want you. He don't want to create another donkey, bitch.
Hey,
Now shut the fuck
Freesia.
up and mind your business, ho. I've been trying to
allegedly,
be
my bad,
respectful
allegedly,
to
bitch.
Demon's whole
So
platform. I don't
we'll
fuck with you,
call
bitch.
paperwork.
And you
That's
look like
all.
a weird asshole that keep trying to get in by attacking my children, and nobody in the panel or chat
Mm-mm.
is agreeing
I
with you.
didn't say when
Take
you
your
saw a
her
black
ass
and
on
white
to marriage and
bitch.
counseling. So anyway, she's back on the ignore.
Don't
So
be mad
anyway,
at
like I
me.
was saying,
Ignore me,
no, not
child,
it's
please.
not it's not ready yet. Now
All is fair in war, bitch.
she waiting for our
All is
plan.
fair in
So what
body
I was
bag.
trying
Anyway,
to
what I
tell
was
you,
gonna say was
All
this.
is fair in
hold on, but
bad body
uppity, I
work,
was still
bitch.
answering your
I'm your go
question.
ahead, Jada.
All is
And
fair,
see,
child.
this
Let's
In
is
just
bad
my
and
keep
body
this.
problem
bag,
Let's
because
bitch.
keep this on
this,
each other. We don't need to do no references to court documents, to kids. Let's
No,
keep
she
it
was
on
talking about
each
my
other.
husband and all that. Demon, so it's all fair in bath and body works.
Her
but
husband.
even so, this is the only problem. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to run your panel or nothing. But we are talking about sororities for natural born females. And I don't know why a man was able to interject me telling about what this man could have
Because
never
I
done.
know what the
No,
fuck
I
they
don't get
living
that.
up,
That I
bitch.
really don't
You
get
shut
because
the
this
fuck
man
up.
never
Shut the
had the
fuck up,
experience.
Grey Gums.
So
Shut
why
up.
in the hell do
Shut
I
up,
have to
Grey
deal
Gums.
with this
You dumb
man
bitch. You funky
interrupting,
pussy bitch. You funky pussy
interrupting,
whore. Shut up.
interrupting me?
Okay,
Oh,
now can
okay.
I play devil's advocate for a second? Because some men they're not into gay men, they're into trans women. So therefore, she can get some tea about sororities that she had made in contact that may not be open and publicly. So
It's
this is
All
what
gonna
I
my
was trying.
always be
all my
secondhand
friends
information.
was
It's secondhand
AKAs.
information.
She needs to
Secondhand
shut the
information
fuck up,
because
you dumb
nobody would have let
stud
her through the
bitch.
front
And
door.
you didn't go
Do
to
you
no
think anybody
That
would
HBCU.
have let
part.
her
You
through
ain't
the
go to
front
no
door?
HBCU,
That
bitch.
part.
So you wouldn't even know. All yours was subpar. Anything, any divine nine outside of a HBCU is subpar. Catch that, bitch.
I'm
Right,
from
Demon
Mississippi,
Cell?
which I've said. Anyway,
Well,
I'm
did
from
you go to
Mississippi,
a
which I've said.
HBCU?
Y'all man
Did
is
you
in
go to
the
a
chat
My
HBCU or
doing
not?
dimples. Y'all
relative.
might
Shut up,
want to
Are
go
you
on
bitch.
better
kidding me?
Did
We
you
got
go to
behavior
Jackson
in this
State
HBCU?
and
room.
we got Alcorn.
Mississippi,
Are you
whatever, ain't no
crazy? Are
HBCU.
you
It ain't no
crazy?
Okay, let's change
HBCU,
the topic,
bitch.
Alcorn,
ladies.
are you crazy?
Ladies,
Whatever,
let's change the
bitch.
topic. Okay, let's change the topic, lady.
I'm
All the things we
HBCU
just talked
born
about.
and bred,
What would be?
bitch.
Because I heard you
Shut
guys.
up.
Hold on, lady
And
Dimples,
I
hold on.
oop, and I oop, and
Okay,
I oop.
okay. I heard you guys say that there's a lot, and I do know that the point of people joining these sororities is for like leg up and like, okay, you down with this? I'm down with that. I'm gonna give you a leg up because we
Only
have.
ladies can truly answer the question about the sorority. So Dimples, you are excused. What did you say,
But
Upsy?
yeah, I was asking like whether you are a man or women that join sororities. Yeah, I was saying that it's
I
No,
think that
beneficial.
you're
men cannot
dragging me
join
right
sororities.
now.
I
Men
mean
I'm
cannot
dragging
join
sororities.
you
So
sororities.
right
what's the
right
men one for,
No,
now.
Jadon?
Shut
What's
up.
the men one
Shut up.
for?
You
fraternities,
wouldn't lift your hard
fraternities.
ass
So
in
Dimples could
Thank
tell
nothing.
you,
you about
You
a
Jadon.
wouldn't
Thank
lift your
you.
hard
fraternity,
ass in
but
nothing. You
Dimples could
hard
never
ass
tell you
ugly
about a
broke bitch.
sorority, which is
You
what I'm
better
saying.
shut up.
Jadon,
You
you know
better
that
shut
bitch
And
up
you
sweating
have a
apple
point,
talking
pie
about
Jadon.
what
glory
You
you
have
don't
a
hole.
point.
fucking know. You
That
better
bitch
But can
shut
we
sweating
up
move
apple
and
past
pie
that?
glory hole,
invent
bitch.
something
Dimples
new
could
and stop
Apple
never.
talking
pie
about
glory
No,
hole,
glory holes,
bitch.
bitch. Tell your little dick husband to meet me
Nah,
at the
apple
glory
pie
hole.
glory hole,
Tell your
bitch. You
little
will
dick
never live that
husband
shit
to meet
down.
me
Okay,
there.
I
Dimples and
mean,
Jay Dunn,
and
can
I
y'all mature
oop.
because sometimes Dimples, let me tell you this. Sometimes Jay Dunn lets it go and then you just going through that. You know she's gonna go on and on. So for
No, because you keep
fraternity,
referencing me, and I ain't even talking. I'm on mute. I'm letting y'all fucking talk, but she can't downgrade my experience. What if it
but
take
yeah,
you to
I
go to
agree with that,
HBCU?
Lady Dimples.
So
I
you
agree
need
with
to
that, Lady Dimples.
hush.
I agree with that, Lady Dimples. And
And
at the end
five
of the day, I
motherfucking
could have
beta.
said sorority and fraternity because I was saying
Bath
sorority,
and
but I
body
meant
works.
both. I meant both. So it's okay. So now that we
I
got
know
past
what
Phi
you
that.
beta
mean.
bath and body works,
Shit.
bitch.
And like
So
I
anyway,
said, the
but
bitch ain't
okay,
go to no
okay.
HBCU, so she can't talk
Lady
about
Dimples,
it.
it's fine. It's fine.
You stuck dumb
My next
bitch.
question is, hold on. My next question is to Lady Dimple, Jada, and Miss D, Miss O. We talked about the tea, but now can
That's
you
why
talk
me and
about the
Petey dragging this
connection?
bitch right now.
Hold on, hold
Me and
on.
Petey
Can we
dragging her stupid ass right now in the
see how you
back
are,
chat.
Lady Dimple? See how you are, Lady
Calm
Dimples?
down. My
Okay.
bad. Phi beta pissy.
So anyway, yeah, I was saying that there are. I think Lady Dimples was saying like there is one thing that has a connection between the fraternity and sorority, but in general, if you are in the workspace, I'm talking about after college, when it comes to life, like whether you're trying to get a business going or you are working in some type of career based thing, does that help you out? Like I know one people have a connection, like we sisters and brothers, but if y'all are fraternities, sororities, are in match, do you think it's really that helpful
I
to go
mean,
to
yeah,
all
you
that
can
hating
network,
for?
but I've been fine without it. Like my aunt has pressured me, and I've even still thought about it. Even now, I've been approached, and I have a preference, but I think I'm more of an individual, and I just think it just really wasn't for me. I've been toying with it, a while. But I do see that they do look out for each other and things like that. But I haven't had that. Haven't had that really have hurt me. I've had more benefits, I think, from the schools I've went to, as far as especially here in Tennessee with UT and the car connection, and just I've had that same thing looked out for me as well without the sorority component. But it does help, and when they go out of town and they meet people, they have a network. But don't be fooled that they all like each other, because that's a total myth.
No, no, no.
A
I'm
lot of
not
them
saying
can't
about the like
stand
me.
each
I'm
other.
talking about the like
But
you
yeah,
said,
they
like
do
New York
look out
City
for
is
each
different.
other when they do interviews and things like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm talking about all Johnsville though, and I'm glad Demon so answered that way because that's what I was getting to. Like in New York City, it's all about what school you went to, especially if you paying for like private schools and stuff like that. Or you into even like private like sectors where like it's we all our kids go to this open play, so our kids grow up together. So when they grow up and they get in their own field, so that's what I, like Demon so covered what I was trying to say. But have y'all seen like a thing where you get more favor in the real world at the college by being associated with these sororities, or do you feel like it's your field in networking for Jay Dunn and Lady Dimples?
So the AKAs up in my family, I'm not an AKA, but it's been very lucrative for them. And not only that, when I move from city to city, if I have a question or I'm trying to look for something, specifically an attorney, I reach out to my friends and my family. And even when I was trying to figure out because I never had an attorney in
Oh,
Alabama
so is that
before,
the
never.
attorney that you screenshotted and sent it to? You stupid
Even
bitch.
so,
Because
and
every
Jadon,
attorney has
thanks for the
billable hours, bitch.
conversation.
What
I'm
attorney
going
you
to
got on
No,
the
drop
Okay,
to
phone
Dora, I
like
protect
see you
that
my
at
damn
I
on
see you at your
IQ.
Rolodex
baby
where
daddy
you
I
house,
just send
baby.
a
cannot
random
let
screenshot
a
from
glory
YouTube?
hole and a
You
motherfucking pissy ass
dumbass.
mama
Shut up,
with a
Fatima.
alleged
You
pissy ass child.
always,
I can't
Fatima,
do
you
it,
always
Jadon.
Go
running
ahead
your
and
mouth
I
go.
like a
can't do it.
goddamn
We're
I
having
chicken.
can't
an
do it.
All
Shut
intelligent
up,
right,
Fatima.
conversation,
You
bye-bye.
and
always
you
running
can't
that
hang.
goddamn
Bye
mouth.
bye.
Don't I mean not
Thank you,
Dory.
but she can't stay up here because she
Dimples.
can't insult children. Bye, bitch. Go find a nigga that actually want to have sex with you that ain't into Kiki. Go
hold
ahead,
on.
Lady Dimples.
Why was Dor? No. First off, don't say go ahead, Lady Dimples, because I was answering your question. Did you forget? Are you becoming male identified uppity? Are you a man?
Absolutely not. I just respect people's
Right,
pronouns.
because I was in
What
the
did
middle of
Dory do?
answering your
Dory was
question.
dragging
I
Nyla.
was in
I
the
know
middle of
Dory wasn't
answering your
dragging
question,
Nyla.
and you telling this man to go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you've
I
been
didn't hear you
talking.
answering, Jada. Oh, sorry. Jada, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, Sims overdose. DM me a picture of that big old dick. Sims overdose. Uh huh.
So anyway, what I was stating was when
A
I
dick
needed
that
an
Jake
attorney.
wishes she has, but
Why?
she
Why
ain't
in the
got no
hell?
Lady
I
dick,
ain't got
Dimples
bitch.
time
can't say
for it
one
because
answer.
I ain't got.
Stop it. Go ahead, lady. Go ahead, Jada. I'm sorry.
So what I was saying was specifically when I need an attorney in Alabama, I don't know nobody up in Alabama because I never lived there. But I was able to use my family tree and I found an attorney. And clearly my attorney worked for me. So where Dimples think that I screenshot something and sent it to an Alabama attorney, no sir.
Yeah,
I sent it to my Florida
Google
attorney.
worked for
My
Quadi, and
Florida
we see how
attorney and
that
he white.
worked out
He
for her.
white. He
Google
white.
worked for
My
her.
Florida attorney
Shut
is white.
up. Shut up. Let them
So keep
watch,
being pressed
bitch.
about it because I
What?
sure
Let them
did email
watch.
him.
Let them watch. What did you email? Someone on YouTube went on the Seminole County website and pulled up my case and verified that it's actually active and asked questions and made a statement to be left alone. But I keep following them on panels. Shut up, bitch.
Anyway,
Now
so
let me answer
uppity,
uppity. Uppity, let me answer your question because
I still didn't finish
this bitch
answering
don't know how to
uppity because
shut
you keep
up.
interrupting
She
me.
don't know how to shut up, but yes,
And then so can you put
she
this man
expects us
down?
to
I mean,
have
what's
things.
going on?
Pay her,
Dimples, let
Because
pay
the
people
her,
man don't
pay
let
nothing
them
her,
is
answer the
pay her.
question,
interrupting.
$50,
Dimples.
bitch. fifty
Let
dollars
them
to
answer the
drop me down.
question.
$50 to
Because
drop me down,
I
D Miss
mean, when
O.
we talked about sororities, this man interrupted. Now we talking about the benefits of sororities.
I
This
can talk
man
about
interrupted.
sororities. I
This
can talk about
man,
it, bitch, because
this
I
man don't
got
have no
friends.
clue. So I'm
Shut
trying to
up.
figure out
And
why
you
I
ain't a
gotta
part of no
yell over this
sorority, so
man.
how could you talk about it? Ain't none of us a part of no
Right, but
sororities
Uppity
because
wanted to
all of
hear
us
Jay
talk in
Dunn's
second line.
perspective on the sorority question,
But
Dimples.
I can offer mine too.
But right, but it's her turn.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, so when it comes to like networking, that does help because one of my cousins who is an AKA was able to reach out to one of her sorors. And that's how I found my attorney who is in Alabama. My Alabama attorney is a black man. So he came from a fraternity like Dimples. But Dimples probably didn't even go to a fraternity, but either way, he's a
Don't
man.
fucking address me, bitch.
But my Florida attorney
Demoso,
is
can you tell
white.
her not to address me?
Go ahead.
My
What's
Florida
your
attorney
Florida
is white.
attorney?
So yeah, my Florida attorney is white. So the person that I emailed today is a white man. And he might be Jewish. I don't
Thank you,
know.
Jay.
I didn't
And
ask
like
him.
Lady Dimples, I want to hear your perspective. And I asked both of you guys, but like Lady Dimples, it seems like you be getting triggered sometimes with Jay Dunn. Like,
Very,
stop it.
very, very.
But don't do that. She got it right.
Because she
All right,
keeps
so
she
answer
keeps
now. If
addressing
you
me
got more
and giving
questions, I got more
subliminals.
questions.
She keeps
No,
giving
Lady
subliminals
Dimples, see,
towards
that's
me,
what I'm making about Jay
and
Dunn.
I
Y'all
asked
go
her
on.
to leave me
Lady
alone.
Dimples.
And I
Lady
asked her to leave
Dimples.
me alone, but she can't leave me alone.
Okay.
And I don't
All
fucking
right.
understand
Straight up,
why she
please
won't
leave
leave
her
me
alone.
alone.
Please lay that person on. But I feel like all three of you on this panel are sharing information that I can actually take forward to my,
Let
yeah,
me
so
answer the
please. Yeah,
question.
thank you. I'm in.
Now, and yes, I'll echo off of the sentiments expressed by Jay Diddy that for networking, it is great. Also, they do great work within the community, and they usually do bond each other regardless of where they're at, and they do look out for each other. But the fees and all that are very, very steep, and you do need to remain financial. And that stuff, I mean, it's thousands of dollars, but definitely a network. They do look out for each other, just like with the Prince Mason, the Masons, they look out for each other, and even the police and all that, they have secret handshakes and all that, so they know how to look out for one another and acknowledge each other. And from what I see, it definitely is a benefit to all that, and I've even benefited from that. So someone says, "Oh, I don't know, but my soror works here. Let me hook you up." So I've indirectly benefited from that as well. So I definitely will say if you can go through the process and endure it, it is worthwhile and it is a lifetime return on the investment that you put in.
So
Okay, but like I said,
it sounds like I want to tell you uppity. It sounds like some of the sorors are male identified. How in the hell they helping Dimples as a man? They should be helping a natural born woman, not somebody like Dimples.
Because I'm a
okay,
good
but we're not
person,
gonna bring it
bitch.
back to
Shut the fuck
He
up.
made them can't let
I'm
me
so
finish.
sick of you, Jay.
Oh my god.
I'm so sick of you.
Okay, but I didn't want to bring you back to personal things. I did like Demon's old answer because that was a two-part question and Demon's answer both part. So I did recognize it was great as like if you have connection to people, and I do
And
know like,
keep playing with me, bitch. And I'm going to go live on my channel and read your letter that you wrote to the fucking courts. Keep playing with me, bitch.
oh my god. So anyway, Lady Dimples, for 1 second, what about the second part that Demon so answered already? When she said that even though she does have like connections with like the pledges, whether it's fraternity or sororities, whatever. What about like other connections you can make based on the job? Like you even brought it up slightly, Dave. It was like with the job thing you have. I know in New York City, if your kid is in a certain school system, certain private school, you like they have that connection because they went to school
Intrinsic,
together growing up.
intrinsic. Make sure you go into Ness's group chat on Instagram and let them know that you are being threatened. This is the thing. The people that wrote letters on my case, I love it because it's people like Dimples who wants to
Well,
dox
cause
me
that's
and
public
found
record.
and
That's
found
on
and
public
found
record.
everything and found
It's
everything
public
that people tried to do
record.
against
It's
me.
available,
So
bitch. Public record.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, and that's why I said that's great. That's great on my part because I ain't got to do shit to them because you can.
Extension, you may dial it at any time. Visit our website at seminolclerk.org for the most recent child support
I did
payments,
this call
online
on
payment options, to view
I just
images and
pulled this
other
up.
online services. For hours of operation,
Let me speed it
if
up.
you would like
Record
Demon,
this
so
for your
you
attorney. Great. I just wanted to see, check on the status of a case.
Demon, so you really gonna let
All right,
this?
that's
Because we can go there.
202.
If this what
That's
you gonna
M as
let,
in
we can go
Mary,
there,
M
demon.
as in
So
Martha, zero
I got a
zero
double
four
avatar up
three
here. Hold on,
two
let me get rid of my
five. A as
my
in
other
Alice.
phone died. Hold on, hold on. Hello, go ahead. I'm back now. I had a double avatar up here. My other phone died. I had to switch phones.
what Dimples is currently on your live calling Seminole County about me. And I know I ain't never did that
Okay,
bullshit to
Dimples.
you,
No,
but if
no, no,
you
no,
let
no.
this
We're not
man keep
doing
doing
that. We're
this,
not doing that. She gone. She gone. We ain't doing that. Mm-mm. McClure.
because what I told this
Okay.
motherfucking man,
Hold
if
on, y'all.
Seminole
I'm at the
County,
car getting my car service. Hold on, I'm putting myself on mute. Go ahead, J Dunn.
okay, so what I told this man, if Seminole County wanted me, my address ain't changed, bitch. They got my address. They can come and knock at this door at any motherfucking time, ho. The fact is, it done been about 2 years and they still ain't knocked. That's the fact. So you can keep doing whatever you doing, but especially the fact that you really tried to do it on Demon Soul Channel. They got my address, ho. I had to answer to a probation officer for a year. They have everything, Dimple. And they still ain't came and picked me up. And you mad about it, bitch. Be mad. I mean, hell, we heard V. Lenore tell her testimony. They went all the way to Ohio to pick her up. They ain't never tried to come and pick me up, not one time, Dimples. And you mad for
Yeah, I
them
don't need them.
people to come
I
to
was telling them I don't need
Ohio,
them to watch.
pick up V. Lenore, transport her to Florida. They did all that to V. Lenore. But that they did that to V. Lenore because me and V. Lenore are not the same
Yeah, but
at
we didn't
all.
know is fake. We didn't know has fake money. Jay Dunn got some real dollars. Cause she was up there being all judgmental. Meanwhile, she broke his hair. I mean,
No, I'm
Well,
glad y'all told me because
I ain't
I had to
calling
switch
V. Lenore broke.
profiles.
I'm not calling her broke, but what I'm saying is Florida don't play. If they want you, they gonna come get you. And they ain't came and got me yet.
that
I
part.
don't give
But
a damn how many
but
times.
if you pay any, but my point is this: if you pay any lawyer, they gonna tell you that if you didn't know for your own self. So if you ain't had no money to pay a lawyer and you over here paying money, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm not. I don't have no problem with her. But I was like, I just have to point out people that like to come on these panels pretend to be better than. So I just have to make that assertion.
No, thank you for letting me know, Jay. I was switching my thing because my other phone went dead,
Yeah,
and
girl,
I didn't hear what she
I have my
said.
headphones on, so I had walked away from my phone and I heard you've reached Seminole County. It was the automated thing. And first off, in Seminole County, Dimples, it's after business hours. It's almost 6 p.m. for them. The fuck are you doing? But the fact
Right,
that
I
she
heard,
tried
but you
that up
heard
on your
Demon
channel
Soul. I
is
don't know if you heard
crazy.
J Dub. Demon Soul had a background this whole time, so you could tell she was outside. So I hope you didn't take it personal. Yeah.
No, I don't take it personal. I was listening through my headphones, and then once I came back to my phone, and I'm like, Demon, so you don't hear this bullshit?
Nah, I'm in the.
Because
It was some
Dimples is
loud ass. It
crazy.
was some loud ass unruly kids in the. I'm at the service getting my car service, so I'm out in the lobby area doing a little live. But it's like a little, you can have a little private area, you can be on your laptop and all that. And they had came in, but my phone died, and I switched it. And I looked at the chat and I seen that's disrespectful. And I was like, wait, hold up, what was disrespectful? What happened? But I didn't hear what she said. But as soon as you said it, I just dropped her.
Yeah, oh yeah, she while you were gone, then she called and she had it playing on speakerphone where she was trying to go through the automated system. But again, it's almost 6 p.m.
And
So
that's
ain't
real
nobody
disrespectful,
answering the
Dimples,
phone.
because I've been defending
Which
you
is why
all
I
week.
was trying to get you guys to stop arguing with each other because I knew y'all both have no problem going there. So I was like, oh, please stop. And trying to keep it
No,
on
no,
sorority and fraternity.
you don't have to tell you guys nothing. At the end of the day, I don't fuck with this man. Period. You sounding like a man. I don't fuck with this man. This man been doing whatever, including what this man did, and I want you to call it out. Uppity.
I
The
just
fact
said
that
that
this
wasn't right. I
man,
just
hold
said
on,
that wasn't
the
good.
fact that this man can think that he could throw a wig on his head, and now you done forgot that he a man, and you talking about I tried to get you guys. You ain't try to get you guys to do nothing.
Well, I respect everybody's pronouns because it's not my business to say what you can and not cannot be called. Like I
Either
feel
way,
like,
it's a man. It's a man, and right now you looking like a mammy to me.
well, Dimples already admit that she's a trans woman. She already admit
Well,
that. So Dimples, no,
I'm already
hold
admitting.
on.
I'm
No,
admitting that
we're
you
not gonna do
sounded
that,
like a
Jada.
mammy.
We're not gonna do that. You have stood behind a lot of men that are actually biological males that disrespect black women until they did something to you. And I'm not saying what she did was
I'm
right.
watching you stand behind this man. I'm watching you
No, I'm
stand
not.
behind this man.
No, I'm not. What Dimples did was wrong, and I never said it wasn't. But it's not my platform.
Okay,
I
so
can't.
I ain't do all that. So don't say you guys call that man for what he did. Call out that man for what he did, and don't say you guys shit. Cause I ain't do none of that
No,
on
what
Demon
I
Soul
was saying, no,
platform.
no, let me finish my statement. This is what I'm saying. You want to constantly argue with somebody for no reason. I felt like by y'all arguing, it was going to get to this point. That's why I kept trying to bring it back around to like the discussion that I genuinely wanted to have. I feel like y'all always bringing up great talking points. I don't know nobody's side, but what happened just now was definitely wrong. And I said that,
And
but
a
it was not
man
my,
did it. And a man did it.
okay. I
But
think that
now
you
she
already
been
know
acting
that from there.
unhinged all week, and I ain't got time for that because she been acting unhinged all week. That's why I asked her. I said, "Dimples, are you on your medication? Because you've been doing some f-ish all damn week, and then you gonna come over here and do it to me when I've been showing you nothing but respect. This is the bullshit.
Well,
I
even
use your
so,
pronouns and
don't worry
everything.
about it because I'm not upset about it. But I am let Uppity know that Uppity is standing behind this man because the man put a motherfucking wig on his head.
I did not stand behind anything. See, you're not gonna lie on me. I did
I
not
lied.
encourage them.
Girl, when did I lie?
Well, you just said I'm standing behind what just happened. And that's not what I did. What did I do to show you solidarity of that?
What you said was you guys this and you guys that. No, you guys ain't do a fuck thing.
No. What I said was I didn't want you guys arguing because when it was just an argument before all that doxing started, I said that I was trying not to have
But
that
I came up
argument.
here to speak about the sorority.
Yeah, but then when
Which
you
are
kept
which
including
is for
Dimple's
women.
name, you know I
It's
got so for
exclusively
petty.
it's exclusively for women, sororities are. So I have every right to speak on it. A man does not. But you wanted to hear a man's point of view about a sorority that they could never get through the doorway for.
No, I was
And
looking
I
for
Even if
am,
Dimples,
I am not scared of Jay Dunn. Me and Jay Dunn have fought several times. That was disrespectful. And I
we
just
have
got somebody
fought.
just sent me. Listen, somebody just sent me the screen clip for that shit, Dimple. So I heard it for myself. So I dropped you when I heard what they said you said. It was automatic. Don't matter if it would have been Jay Dunn, Uppity. Hell, it could have been anybody I don't even get along with because you're not gonna do that shit over here when I don't treat you like that. It ain't got nothing to do with being scared. Y'all always say we scared of Jay Dunn. We put our foot down about some shit that's affecting her. She has a right to not have everything happen to her, but just because who she is, she has a right. If she not fucking with you in that way, she has a right not to be doxxed. And also, too, you have a
exactly
right to do that shit on your channel. If you want to do that, this the beast sector. I can't tell you how to fight, but I can
right.
tell you what live you gonna do it on. It ain't gonna be mine.
Exactly, and that's what Jada cut me off at. Like you didn't get Demon's O because of the fact that Dimple was coming at you. You didn't get Demon's O the option because you don't know where her and Jada relationship is at. Like these are dot stains for you can say it's public record, but the way people could word those flags, it would be something different. So that was disrespectful to Demon's old platform because you and your feelings. What I was saying that Jada interrupted me from is like when they was arguing, and I even corrected myself. I just wanted T on sororities, and I should have said fraternities as well. But I was just like, it doesn't. You don't have to be in one to know the T about it. So that was my point.
And
But I
Dimples
didn't.
could have, and Dimples was contributing to conversation, but then she was just doing too much. And then when it was Jay Dunn's time
That's
and
what I
all that,
said.
and all these
When
little
it got to that
slugs.
point, that's when I was like, no, that's not. I said no, but it's not my platform. But I was telling Jay Dunn, you cannot blame Demas O because you can hear the background that she was outside. So she was just probably thought she could trust the people on the panel. So I never agree with Dimple just did. But I have no position or power to change what she was doing.
Right, and then was I fucked with you the long way. It's
I
about it
don't
ain't even
I
about
don't
the
blame Demon
platform. It's
Soul.
about I've been good to you, and you ain't have to do me like that.
Yeah, and I don't blame Demon Soul uppity at all. But I did say Demon Soul, do you hear this? Because at the
Yeah, and
end of the
actually, when I
day,
was coming
y'all,
back, that's why I'm glad you said that because that's what drawed me. Because I heard you say it loud through the speaker when I put on my other, and I picked up the phone. I was like, what happened? Because I was like, God damn, because it was just that quick. I switched devices, and I was like, God damn, what the fuck has happened? So then I looked at the chat, and then somebody sent me the thing, and I was like, oh fuck. I said, oh no, you gotta go. I did it on my own. I
No,
didn't even
I
wait
didn't
to
say
hear it.
no, I didn't say you blame Demon. So I was like, I hope you don't because she was going on for about a
no,
minute
I
or two.
like Demon Soul.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
no,
like
I didn't
Demon
know what
Soul.
she was doing at first. And you gotta realize it's not me. And one thing you know about me, Jay Dunn, I have even though we was beefing, I have never went behind the scenes and tried to get you arrested, wrote no letters, no nothing about that. Like me, when I beef with somebody, it's strictly online. I feel like my roast and reads are enough. So don't be putting me in no position like that because God personally I have never tried to go outside of YouTube to do anything to you people. Never have. Even when I
Well,
feel like I have to.
this was the point that I was trying to make. Dimples has been salty all day because Dimples posted on her community wall this morning, Seminole County court stuff, and I politely screenshot it and sent it to my attorney, and that's a fact. That's a fact. And Dimples was on Pizarro's before Demon Soul even went live. And I told Dimples that I sent that email. And so Dimples is mad about it. I'm not gonna if I don't let men harass me in my real life, the nerve of me to allow any man to harass me on the internet. That's not gonna happen. It's not about to go down. Don't do that. If you don't want no parts with me, don't have no parts with me. But what you ain't gonna do is slap a wig on your head and think you can harass women. Trump is in office and Trump said no, bitch. You need to be counting your blessings, ho. While you doing this fuck shit, you should have did it while Biden was still in office.
But no, I was just talking to free thinker in the chat trying to create diversity because they don't fucking like. I don't like you either, ho. And I never said Jay Dunn blame Demon Soul. I said I don't want her to after the fact because I heard Demon Soul had a background. But like I said, this is not my channel. I cannot control it. I felt like Demon Soul thought she had people she could trust. But Demon, I don't know why Lady Dimples went that far, and I never agreed with that. So I don't want Jay Dunn spinning that narrative either, because I personally never went behind the scenes and did anything to her or anybody else. If I did something to you, you're gonna know it because you're gonna get a court servant.
You think what's BS that you did what you did and you got put down because you on some BS and I have not I let you rock out in the chat. I didn't block you out the chat. So what the hell is BS? And you've been on the warpath all week to everybody seeing us doing the most F shit. That's why I asked you out of concern today. Is everything okay with you? I've been a little light because I have noticed that and I still ain't said nothing. You enjoying the bandwagon. And I ain't called you out your name even now. I just put you down because no, you don't need to be doing that BS. Bottom line, I'm letting you rock out in the chat. I ain't call you out your name. I ain't cuss you out. That's the problem. I think I think maybe I need to start doing some of that. The fuck.
And not only that, Demon, so Dimples really is posting Florida shit like Florida ain't a red state. Them motherfuckers are Trump supporters. Keep playing with me, Dimples.
Trump indeed, baby. Bush and Trump country, baby.
Correct.
Oh,
So Dimples doing all this shit because she think that because she put a wig on her head that don't make her a whole man. You still a man fucking with me.
Well,
I'm a
I just
and
want
woman.
then
to
you
add
want
this
us to
My
part.
rights,
protect you.
my
You want us
rights,
to
Since we're talking
protect
my
about
you.
Trump,
rights
can I get some
supersede.
facts? Can I just get some facts when it comes to the Trump thing? I don't. As long as Dimple is not government dependent, she'll be all right.
But she think people supposed to protect her like she tried to get Shaq was mad at Shaquem because he wouldn't protect her But that's the stuff that you bring it on yourself. Why should we protect you when you do stuff like this to our guests? Jay Dunn was here before you. She is my guest. So if you don't respect my guest, you want us to there come in and defend you when it's your turn. That ain't right. Just like with Shaquem, you disrespected his audience and his guests, but then you're gonna cry and say you want him to defend you. That shit don't make no sense. Because if you're bad enough to go and call and put phone calls on the phone, you bad enough to stand in it by yourself. We ain't gonna come save you from what? From doing F shit? That's crazy. Where have you been, Dimples, when I've been in battle? When people been on me and doing me, where the fuck you been? Nowhere.
And
Shit.
Dimple tend to go back to the people that treat her the most wrong. So that's another reason why nobody would get involved.
The fuck? Shakim, you
Well,
Doris say
well,
it's
I
triplets.
damn sure know the state of Florida would never get involved. Not for Dimples. The state of Florida does not stand behind you, Dimples. They don't support you. They don't support he, she's.
Well, I don't know. That's
So
a good
keep
question
fucking
too. Jay
around and
Dunn is
find
part of
out.
the Jay Dunn part of the community too, and I've heard different things. Now I always say I let people call themselves and identify what they want to, and I'll try to be respectful as long as they're respectful to me. But there is a school of thought that they people feel like Tulsa can call herself trans, but Dimples haven't. As far as a community perspective, I can get maybe Jay Dunn to answer that, but I don't. As far as calling yourself trans, if you have not transformed all the way or living your truth, I mean, Jay Dunn, do you want to tackle that?
Well, as far as Dimples and Tulsa, I consider them the double mint twins.
So basically the same.
They're the same. They got the same brain operating. They got the same malfunction and dysfunction. They got the same. And I'm a part of the
I,
community. I can say it.
I was dying laughing earlier when you called. I heard you calling them double men twins over there at Pizarro's, and I was in in the chat. And then when it was just so simple. Somebody asked you why. You said, "Well, why not?" Girl, I was dying laughing. I was like,
Yeah, and I was going to that too from a black woman's perspective, taking out your lesbian way out of it. As a black woman's perspective, I don't think that Dimples is nearly as disrespectful as Tulsa, in my opinion. Tulsa will easily go after any black woman for the juggler. Dimples, at least she has to feel slighted. And maybe I think she goes too far. But Tulsa, I think that comes from a self-hatred place. That's just my opinion. But I mean,
Well, from a black woman's perspective, and I'm taking my lesbianism out of it, that's two black men. I don't know them. I don't bother black men in my real life. So the nerve would I allow a black man to bother me?
And I always go by use the pronouns that Dimples wants us to use, as well as Tulsa and all of that. And like I say, I'm respectful for it, regardless of my views and all of that. I do use their pronouns and all of that. That's why I feel like if I come at you with respect, you should handle anything around me with respect as well. But
yeah, see, same as
whatever.
me. I would never respect Tulsa's pronouns. I feel like that's a nigga in the wig. I feel different about Lady Dimples, so I can never be a male identifier. I just go on base like everybody, and as everybody should. How you treat me. That's why I never had a question about you and Lady Dimples. But I don't want nobody saying nothing to me. It's not that I love Lady Dimples more than anybody else. I never disrespected you as your how you feel as a lesbian woman, Jada. I feel like even though I have nothing to do with gay people, I don't even have gay children. I've been the most respectful to gay women on this goddamn platform. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I'm telling you, uppity, is me and Dimples will never be equals. I know you want to treat us that way, but we are not. I don't care how many surgeries Dimples lay on the
No, no,
table
no.
and
I don't
have.
think
We
y'all
will
are
never.
equal. No, you're a
I'm
black
talking.
woman.
I was on mute. I was on mute
Okay,
when
go
you
ahead,
talk.
go ahead.
We will never be equals. So the fact is, it's still a man coming at me. And it's still you saying that you want to placate this man. That's a man all day long. I don't give a damn where the bitch go and get dressed up. I don't care what wig the bitch have on. That's still a man. So no, we'll never be equals. Never. Dimples
Okay,
already
now,
done admitted to being. Hold on. Dimples already admitted to being a 300-pound man. Dimples thought I was still 300 pounds, but Dimples clearly don't know that it was somebody else who filled out a report on me, and they guesstimated why they filled it out. That don't make it true. So at the end of the day, it's still a big ass man, and when I say big, I say humongous ass man that's coming at me. But because he got a wig on his head, you trying to treat us as equals. No, we not equals. That this same thing is like how we say whether or not they should play the sport. Don't come up in the sport of the beef sector trying to compete with a woman when you are clearly a man. Thank you.
So I'm guessing you're done. Now you're adding things to my mouth. I did not say y'all equal. Y'all are two different people, and I treat y'all as individuals. I don't see people as gay first. Well, what I will in Lady Dimple's case, it's a how you say a special thing going on. But black people, I'm always down with black people first, especially black women. But what you just said is crazy to me because you have a habit. And I didn't interrupt you, so don't interrupt me. Like when you was cool with mother, you didn't care goddamn what they said about straight black women. You chose your rainbow community first. So that's why I'm giving that thing from Lady Dimples. In my opinion, she has never done that. She has never put her allegiance to the rainbow community, even with her saying that she feels like she was supposed to be a woman. She understands and always respected the fact that they are actual natural born women. And that's what I always loved and appreciated about um, Dimples. Not that she's a woman. I like the fact that she understands that she's not a biological woman. This is just something that she wants to live by. I respect that more than a nigga in the wig like Tulsa coming up here with his self hate, claiming other white women children as his own, coming at women in the sector very nasty. But when he considers women that are not going to be as confrontational, he has no problem pouncing on them. But when there are actually women that are confrontational, he wants to take a back seat. And when there are men, he has nothing to say at all. I feel like Dimples gives that thing across the board, and it's a respect back face like you. But what I do like about you, Jay Dunn, is you are, in my opinion, you're an asshole. You live in your truth, and I love assholes. So don't take me saying assholes is the bad thing. I love that you speak in your truth and you hold your ground about whatever you want, and that's why I can always support you. And then, except when you coming at me, obviously I'm not going to support that. What you do stand for, you are one of the at sometimes it seems like you go back and forth, but at the end of the day, if it was a bottom line, I feel like you're going to take your studies. I like how you represent women that may be masculine presenting, don't want to be considered studs. You open up my eyes to a whole new level of that, and that helped me in my real life. So I like how y'all stand on business for yourselves. But if we're going to be honest, Lady Dimples has stood up more against gay men than you have. You have been down with gay men strictly because of your rainbow collection, not so much black women. It's always after the fact with you because you have very commitment to this thing. While Lady Dimples, I feel like a lot of people in the rainbow community hate on her for respecting black women. And people like Tulsa get way more respect because they come at black women like as if they are equal. I don't never see Lady Dimples giving that. But that's just both of our perspective of her.
Okay. So uppity, you saw how I stayed on mute. That's how you do it. But see, uppity, just that response alone lets me know that you are not beef sector. And I'm not saying it because of me and you disagreeing right now, but it lets me know that you are not. The first call in that I ever did, that Jay Dunn ever came and gave her voice, was on Sean Bradley, and I asked him if he was gay first or if he was black first. And me and him had a debate on his call in because there was no StreamYard to click a link. So the fact that you just spewed out this is crazy. I've always said that I'm black first. And I'm not gonna let no man do what Dimples be trying to do. Period. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never chose no rainbow before me. My mama and daddy are black. They black. So before I popped out of the womb and became a lesbian, I was black. A black baby in a black womb. So no, that's how I know you ain't beef sector. Because if you were, you would have known that me and Sean had did that debate on his calling. That's one of the reasons why most of the people in beef sector clown my voice. Because I called into Sean's show and they was trying to treat me like a child. But at that point I was like 30 years old. And they was trying to act like I had a baby voice, a child. So no, you wrong in that regard. You wrong in that regard. You wrong in. But you can stay wrong. And I'm going
Y'all
on mute.
look at the
Okay,
back
but
chat when y'all
Jay Gun,
look at
see,
the
this is what I don't
hey
like
y'all
about
look at the
you.
back chat.
Okay.
Okay, and Jay Dunn, look at the back chat when y'all get a chance. Um, but yeah. So she's been harassing me all day. She can't take it. Well, y'all having a little banter, Dora. The stuff that she was doing up here was past having a
Yeah.
banter.
Oh, yeah, I seen the back chat. I ain't worried about that. But Jay Gun, first of all, as many times I have to remind you of this, like just like you thought you knew 7 stars before me, and she had to correct you when I was telling you about certain stuff going on. You came in, I think you said 2018 or 19. Back then, the B sector was very tyrant. I want to say the word the right way, tyrannical. Because I know my 2 front TV messing up my
Hold
enunciation.
one second. Let me see what she want. Dimples, yes. What's going on?
Can I
Okay.
please have a word with you alone?
Who me?
Mm-hmm.
Go. I mean, they not gonna drop down, but you can tell me what's up.
Okay, Dima. So first, I want to apologize because we have been good, and I did not want to jeopardize your channel in any way, shape, or form. Although I don't think it would have, but for the optics' sake, let me apologize for that. Okay.
Okay.
Secondly, I think I don't appreciate me being continuously misgendered on your platform, something that you don't do yourself, but you're allowing your panelists to do it, but that's okay. But I do want to remind people that I posted a public service announcement, which is in the forms of a public record of something that's going on. But let's not mention that I posted something with an adult and not a child's obituary. Okay, that that person has done that was very low that you forgave them for. So I hope that you would forgive me for something that I
Now,
didn't think
see,
would
why do we
jeopardize
have
you.
to do that in order
Mm-hmm.
to? How come we just couldn't leave it to the
No, I'm just talking
apology?
about I'm just talking about history
Yeah,
here.
but y'all can't
And then they're
decide for
talking
me.
about they're
Y'all can't
talking
decide
about
for me.
then they're talking about I'm not asking you to think, but we're talking about history and you want to talk about
Right, and I didn't
behavior.
tell you
So
that
with
I was
that.
never going to talk to you again. I didn't
Well,
tell
I'm
you that.
just
I
doing
just
what I
told you
needed
I
to
didn't.
do. I'm just telling you what I wanted to do,
And
okay?
I did not
With
misgender
that.
you, Lady Dimples. I did
I
not
wasn't
misgender you
talking
one
about
time.
you. But
Okay.
I think it's so funny that the person that is perpetually misgendering me, also it could be perceived that they have gender identity issues because they want to reference themselves as a grown man, but their defense of that and rationale never makes sense and it never lands. But Demon, so I just wanted to make sure that we were good because I did not intend to jeopardize your channel in any way, shape, or form. And that's it. That's all. And I also didn't post your deceased child rest in heaven to that poor baby.
Lady
God bless.
Dimples, you that was not necessary to bring up that. But
Why
I
why
did not.
why are you being a mammy? Why are you being a mammy?
To who?
That's a
I was telling
whole
Lady
man.
Dimples, why
That's
would
a
she bring
whole
up her
man.
own thought?
That's a whole man that came up here and said that. That's a man.
I'm thinking about a black woman, Jay Dunn. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, maybe
But
you too
that
much
was
of
a
your
man who
masculine
did it.
energy.
That was a man who did it. Who just
But I'm
came up
thinking
here and
about a
said
black
that
woman
bullshit.
and the trauma it
Right,
might bring
and
up
Girl,
for them.
you ain't thinking
Shakim,
Like,
about
that's
no
what I
black
need
Shakim.
you to
woman.
get up
Hold
and
on one second.
identify.
Hold on one second, Shakim. When that bitch drop back down in my goddamn channel, do my damn light work for me. Get that hoe up out my chat. Thank you.
Yeah, and Jay Dunn, stop bringing your things on me. Like, I'm thinking about a black woman aspect. You don't even want to have kids, much less know how it feels to lose one. So I was just saying, like, I get what she was trying to do, but all that other stuff
But
of bringing up people's trauma
who
wasn't
brought that
necessary.
trauma? Who?
She and
But
I was
she
talking
did
to
it.
Lady
Dimples
Dimples.
She
I
brought the
wasn't
claimed.
talking
trauma.
to you. I was talking
Dimples
to Lady
played the
Dimple.
recording.
I
Wait
told
a
Lady
second,
Dimple,
because
no, 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 no.
uppity,
If you
we not
no,
about
no,
to
no, you
fall
keep
out.
over
We not
talking
about to
me.
fall out.
We're not falling out, but you got to stop over talking me. You're gonna sit here and say I'm being male identified. I'm not. I don't see Lady Dimples as a man. I see Lady Dimples as a trans woman. But with that being said, all those accolades I just gave Lady Dimples, she knows better than to sit here and bring up somebody's trauma as a get back as you. I thought better of her than that. So that's not me being male identified. That's me being okay. We are supposed to be allies in this black women game, and you shouldn't have done that because while you trying to take a dig at Jadon, you don't know what triggers that could bring up for Demons O. So that's what I was doing. But you on your own personal shit. Because like I said, sometimes you put that rainbow community first. As a black woman, even though you don't want kids, you should at least try to identify how that would feel.
Okay, uppity. So I'm gonna speak to you. And I'm about to tell you the reason why you appear to be a mammy to me. And I'm saying it to you. We not falling out, nothing. We are having a discussion. Dimples was here on the platform and tried to play the Seminole County shit. And you said that I should not feel no type of way about the fact that he did it. You said that we should not have a problem with it. Demon Soul dropped Dimples, and Dimples was having a hissy fit in the chat. And you said that Dimples didn't mean no harm. Then Dimples turned around and came up here, and Demon Soul graciously let Dimples be up here. And Dimples turned around and tried to play up in Demon Soul's face and put her trauma. Now again, you said Dimples didn't do it. Well, I'm sorry, she didn't mean it. Stop it. Dimples is doing everything deliberately, and that's a man that's older than me that's doing this deliberately. So if you're
And
gonna
I
have
just
a
want
standard, hold
you're right,
on,
you're
no,
right.
I stayed on mute. I stayed on mute. If you gonna have a standard towards me, then you damn sure better have a standard that a man needs to reach. Ain't no way that a man can put a wig on his head and you make him my equal, because he's not. That's still a man. No, I don't want to play baseball with you. No, I don't want to play football. I don't want to play tennis. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want you pissing in the same bathroom that I go in to relieve myself. No, I don't want none of that.
Okay, Jadon, what you're saying is false against me. Like I said, when Dimples was doing that, as far as doxing your information, I didn't even know what was going on at first. But when I realized, I said, Dimples, stop. I never at one time encouraged that behavior. What I did say, and what you are misconstruing, what I said was earlier when we were talking about sororities, and I said I forgot to say fraternities as well. But I said my main focal point was the T because my daughter did or my son did not pledge to anything, but in the future that they do. And I was trying to say, like, can you guys say other things that you can get as far as networking? So that's in the chat. Hopefully Demon Soul let me read this live. But not at one time did I ever say that. And I even agree when Demon Soul said, yes, y'all was going at each other, but Jay Dunn did not dox you. And I agree with her on that. I never said it was okay for her doxing you, even if it's public information. I even said that she's not even respecting Demon Soul platform because the way you was talking, and I'm not saying you was gonna do it, but you could get in your feelings and easily be like, hey, I want to strike this. And unless somebody had the knowledge to unstrike it, that could get her page flagged. So I never one time agreed. You're just upset because I'm not as upset as you are, Lady Dimples, but I never agreed that you as a black woman should have been doxxed. I never said that you as a black woman is on the same equal person as Lady Dimples identifying with trans. I even went through the steps of saying that she has showed me personally that she know there's a difference. Unlike Tulsa, she know there's a difference between trans woman and biological woman. That's what Dimples has ever always done to me. But when Dimples just came up here just now, trying to get back at you,
I was like, why would you even bring that up? Even though that's something you did, if y'all passed that, and she just had this conversation with QB, don't be bringing up my trauma to try to get at somebody else. And she was apologetic to him. And I don't think she's done it again. But if she really learned her lesson, why would she do that to Demon Soul? But I never said it was okay for her to dox you or with public information or whatever case may be. You are making up stuff in your mind for whatever reason. But like I said, your your journey with Dimples, Lady Dimples, and my journey is two different things. And I'm not trying to not acknowledge your feelings, but if you say something that's crazy or not on point, just like yesterday when you was splitting hairs when there was already a thin ass hair compared to what YouTube camera did, I just felt like, but you said that you didn't care because of what she did. So like I said, it's not that I'm saying I don't care. I correct. I'm not saying it's okay for her to bring dox you or bring up demon soul trauma, but that's what you did on Ness platform the other day. Said that you didn't care because you was being treated good. I've never made that statement in life or any panel, but that's what you do. So where's one up telling Jay Dunn the same thing they were trying to tell me? I don't hold standards for people. I'm equal across the board, but it's unfortunate that you whatever you mad about with Lady Dimples is making you cloud that judgment. I mean,
Welcome, Ness. You speaking of you, the woman of the hour, Ness. You was the topic of the live when we first started. Glad to see you. You off from work and
oh
everything
yeah,
is
I
good.
Instagram her and told her about it. She know.
Oh, okay. And welcome, my Essie Berry #1. Thank you for dropping down. But Ness, what time are you going live, Ness? Cause I got to
Well,
come over on
so
the
so
panel.
Ness is up in the chat. So Ness, I fell asleep last night and I woke up and I feel the same way. But I don't want you to be content. And that's what I came over here to get Demon Soul's point of view. I wanted to talk woman to woman and get her point of view. And she gave me some helpful tips. Because I know that you've not rejected me. You just don't believe me. But I wish
And
you
see,
would
I
really
didn't even say
believe
all
me
that,
like you
Jason.
do.
I just said you was professing your love, and she need to get the demons old because I thought that was a healthy conversation. And Nina, let me tell you something. You didn't have no problem. They was blaming uppity, and I was like, "This is not my goddamn platform." I was just trying to move it on in the conversation. Ain't nobody blaming demons old for nothing. I even told Jay Dunn you could hear that she was had background noise, so clearly she probably wasn't home. So don't like look back on this live and blame nobody else. Just like I told Dimples that wasn't okay, but Jay Dunn is skipping over that part. So ain't nobody putting labor on her. This is her platform, her channel. So she is the one that's supposed to mediate this. Nobody asking too much or too little.
Right, and I made my decision and dropped her down twice. So now she's out of the
And
chat.
so the main thing that I want to say, because Dimples, well, first off, Ness, how in the hell are ya? But then also I want to say, Dimples, me and Demon Soul, we good. Me and Demon Soul would have had food together. We would have had lunch. But Demon Soul had a tragedy. But I had planned to meet Demon Soul. See, this the bullshit that y'all don't know. Like, I wish people would stop it. Because I would have sat there and broke some bread with Demon Soul. I like her. She's a great lady to me. I had to fight her because I was fighting Kimmy. But that's water under the bridge. Demon Soul, if Demon Soul told me tomorrow that she gonna be in Atlanta this weekend, I'll be like, okay, Demon Soul, where you gonna be at? Let's meet up. Let's link up. That's how that is. And if I'm
But
ever in
Uppity has a great
Tennessee,
meetup
I'm
she
gonna.
won.
Here you go,
I'm sorry,
interrupted.
I had to do that. I wanted to make the Jaden laugh because you didn't sound all serious. Like, go ahead, Jaden. I had to just do that. Go ahead. I've
Because
been
I'm
good.
very serious. I'm very serious. But if I hit up Demon Soul and I'll be like, Demon Soul, I'm up in Tennessee, she might be like, well, Jake, meet me at Sprouts Farmers Market or wherever. And I'll be like, okay, well,
You
let's go and
got
look at the
demon
fruit.
soul. You got stuff. Let me stop.
Well, no, but I'm saying that's the type of thing that me and Demon Soul have after all of that bullshit. So,
Well, can I tell
Dimples,
you guys
you
my hold on,
tried it.
Jada? Can I tell you guys my great
You
lineup I
done
want to meet?
interrupted 4 times. You done interrupted 4 times.
I deserve a break. I didn't interrupt for like 3 days straight. Y'all kept talking and you would let me intercede. So I deserve at least a couple interruptions. And it was briefly. But I do have a great lineup that I want. Can I tell you guys my lineup?
Go ahead.
Girl, I'm done talking. I'm going on mute.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jada. Look at her. Because Ness is in the chat. She want to get all soft and pink. All right. So my great lineup out the B sector. Okay. Of course, the two ladies on the path. I want to meet demons. Like if I could get us all in one big ass R&B block. I want to meet Demons O, J Dot, Ness, Sean Bradley, James Caldwell. I know you're like, what? Yep, him too. 5A. I want QB. I want Castro. No Tommy. I want uh Miss Regina. I want Leo. I even want Shelly. I want DC Kool Aid. Who else am I missing? Keeping it real. I want it's what's that man name? I want Miss Cruiser, but I also want the Beef in 313. What's that good? Like I love her on the pianos. The one I said she had a Valentine's with her man. She used to be on Lemon Platform all the time. I forgot her name, but yeah, it's like I would like us all there, and I think we would make the best show. Oh yeah, Uncle Tim too. Uncle Tim got to be there. Deanna, Demetra. It's what's that girl name? I can't think of her name. Deanna, Demetra, Tracy. But yeah, those are the one I want. Except for that one lady I can't remember, but she was the only one to show her man on Valentine's Days with them pretty roses. But right to be told. That's her name. Right to be told. I would like us there. And I would just love to see, like, after we initially get to talk, or whatever the case may be, the and like I said, a Airbnb block. So nobody that don't want to be around each other, y'all could be down the block. Just to see like how it could happen in person, just with conversation. Because I don't think none of us are like ghetto or be trying to go to jail. That's why VS ain't invited. And I think we could just, see where it goes from there.
Okay, wonderful. Because you listed off a whole bunch of people, but that's the thing, uppity. I would meet you. But when I meet people, Jasmine shows up. I don't want no fake ass persona. I don't want it. And that's the reason why I've met many people and nobody knows. Jasmine shows up. That's who shows up.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
name on my driver's license.
Yeah, I
So
would
if
love
I'm
to meet
meeting
you, but you've been
somebody,
ATL. I'm sorry, go ahead.
so if I'm meeting somebody, oh yes, Jasmine, that's my name. If I gotta give my ID because we having some drinks, Jasmine. So the way you was reading off this list about the people that you want to meet, and I'm only speaking for myself. When I meet people in real life, I'm connecting with you in real life. Fuck whatever you got on YouTube. Fuck your numbers. Fuck your views. Fuck any of that. Cause I'm meeting you as a genuine human being.
The people I named, they don't really get most majority of them. It's not even they don't really get numbers like that. I really like you guys' personality. I've been watching a lot of you guys for years. Through the bad, good, or indifferent. That's why some of you guys I could always come back to because I genuinely like you guys' personality. I think you got a lot to give. Got a black people I love to see at the cookouts and all of that. Like I love it's like black people are not a monologue in my opinion. So I love the spices that y'all bring to the black community. And I would love to feel that in person. And that's on some genuine stuff.
Well, I appreciate that, Uppity. I think that would be an interesting time. I mean, if we could ever do a house per se of like some of the people and actually press record, I do think it would be some
Why you think I said
crazy,
Airbnb?
crazy.
All the whole block got to be full of Airbnbs because we don't want no fighting. But I genuinely would love to like connect with y'all, be in the kitchen with y'all, playing real space game with y'all, go to a restaurant with y'all. Go like we all like it's things
But
about all of you guys
I
that
think
I like.
what I'm saying though is if you only want to meet with me because you need some content or commentary, then you could pass me right on up.
No, Jaden, I just explained. I didn't mean that. I really like you. I do think you're an asshole, but you're funny and you can be charming and you can be caring. I see that about you. So you're listening to not like hear me. I'm not
No,
naming on
I
people
hear
with
you. I hear
them.
you. I'm saying to the audience that's present. To the audience.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I'm
because I
piggybacking
genuinely
off
like
what
you.
you
I do.
said, but everybody. Yeah. I mean, if I come and I meet you and you fall down up in the street, I'm gonna help you up. Now, on here, I probably would be like, this bitch don't fail. But in real life, Jasmine will be like, damn girl, you okay? So what I'm saying is don't have an expectation of me if I ever meet you because I'm a human person and I treat people on a human level. And I think that's what's Ness' problem because Ness don't understand that I said, girl, I like you. Cause she don't see me as a human. She see me as J Dunn. She see me as Dundada. She don't see me as Jasmine, even though I've been known her as Vanessa. At, at
Oh
some
wait,
particular
Tracy, I
point,
forgot Tracy. Sorry.
y'all, you have to understand that people are real. That's all.
I
Well,
ain't mad at
Ness,
you shooting your shot.
Ness, what time you going live? Because I'm about to get ready to end this because I got to come over here for part two of this if Jay Dunn is going to come over there and see what I make it add over there. And plus, you said I ain't clicked your link in a while. What time you going live? I should be home later. My daughter went to a dance and we're going to get something to eat. So I should be home by the time you probably going late because I got to see what this is. You're free thinker. You're going to have to red ball, baby. It started out with me and Jay Dunn up here having a little girl talk, talking about her feelings for Ness and just Ness not really necessarily taking it seriously, and I gave my feedback on it. And Ness is in it, and not off yet. So hopefully on her platform, Jay Dunn can, they can have a little conversation.
Yeah, I would like that because I'm confused by the situation. I heard what Jay Dunn saying. It could be some truth to that because I don't even know if it's real, but like they have their own history. So by them talking to each other, they can't clear that out. But in case I forgot Tracy, because Tracy's woo. But yet, Demus O, this panel has been great. I've been in your cloud, in and out on your panels. Jay Dunn, like I'm about to get some of that wine because I need to go live just talking off that wine because it has changed you, child. And I'm about to get another daddy 2 boxes of that shit. All right. But yeah, you ladies have been playing J Dunn. Please don't take everything personal. Like I have the I'm not one of those people like I can like 2 people that don't get along while I genuinely liking both people. You know what I'm saying? Because
Well,
I've
that's
never
fine. I'm not mad about it, uppity. I
okay.
just feel
Okay.
like
But
Dimples is
it's
a
Pisces
man.
season. Y'all gotta be nice to uppity. It's my season. I'm getting down though. See you guys
Well,
later.
happy early birthday, Uppity.
Thank
Okay, y'all,
you.
I'm finna wind down, y'all. But if I don't know who else, I think they said Shelly was live, and I think Uppity said she might get her glass of wine and go live. I'm waiting on Ness because I'm not even gonna go to Jay Wilson today if Ness comes on the same time because I got to see now. Jay Dunn, are you gonna come over to Ness's live?
Well, that's the thing because she said she get off at 4:15. So what time is that for us? 7,
Well, your time it'll be 7:15. My
7:15.
time be 6:15. Yeah, 7:15 for you.
Oh, so I only
So
gotta stay up for like another half hour because yeah, I'm tired today because I went to the dentist.
she not
But
playing
I'm
the
gonna
game,
try to
Ness.
stay up.
I honestly think that she don't. I don't get game out of it, Ness. I really don't. Maybe I'm being
It's
too
not a game.
mushy and naive, Ness, but I really, And what I told her was that when you asked her, why would you bring this up on here? I said, well, that wasn't a denial. A delay, not a denial. You just haven't gave a real answer. So they tell you in the church, a delay is not a denial, baby. A delay is right on R and Y. Delay is not what a denial. So there's still some room, but she really was very positive, not playing this. I really hope that you can red ball. Of course, uppity, yeah, you can play this live if you want to, uppity. And this, of course, you can play it too if you need to let people hear the sincerity, because I do think that before you comment this, that you should listen to the when Jay Dunn first clicked the link and it was just me and her talking.
Yes, and let me tell
Oh,
Ness, Ness, it's not a game. which is crazy to me because I'm like, damn, well, how do people really approach you? If even if I approach you in the way that I did, you think I'm playing a game with you. That's crazy. That's crazy. But no, Ness, I told you, remember, you cannot forget when you thought that these people was gonna get me locked up and how you had contacted me immediately with that information. I never forgot that. I feel like Ness didn't want nothing to happen to me.
Oh,
And
I
Ness
know that
stood
she
up
didn't
in the
want
damn
you.
paint. Right. She didn't want me to be up in jail now for 1 day or 2 day or 3 days. Ness, I ain't
Right.
forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
So
And yeah,
yeah,
and so
but again,
so with an open mindedness, when you red ball, have an open mind. Save, I'm sure everybody else told you, their little version, they cliff notes, but listen to it for yourself. And then when you come live, I would like to, hear what you thought about it and see if what we could do.
yeah, because I'm not trying to do Ness no type of way on here. The one thing that I love about Ness is that we developed a friendship first. Ness was my straight friend on YouTube. But now I know she like women. I mean, why not? But if she is scared, then she could be scared. But I don't know how much sincere and genuine I gotta be. But she has every right to be scared because I got a history and a pattern. But the difference is, Ness, I wasn't friends with them first. I was friends with you.
Well, Nina has an opinion. She feels like y'all be a good couple, but she think Ness is straight deep in her heart and that you were born a lesbian.
I am a lesbian, and that's why I had to really check the scenes to make sure Ness was really a lesbian because Ness is wishy washy. I don't deal with bisexuals. I done did that from day one. So I wanted to make sure that Ness was really a lesbian, and we going on about the 3rd year where she says that's what she is. So all I can do is take her word for it.
Right, because you taking a chance too at your heart. Ness taking a chance. She has reservations. Well,
Yeah,
you going outside your comfort zone and you're taking the chance.
of course. I mean, when have y'all ever in YouTube history seen me approach a woman? But I'm approaching Ness, and she can't take it. I'm like, girl, why?
We setting her
I
up,
mean,
Dr.
I
Cracker.
never approach anybody. Huh?
Nobody trying to set nobody up. We just trying to just see, what it is, and give them that Ness,
I'm
but like
not
Jay
trying
Dunn
to set
said,
up
Ness
Ness.
can say no. She can say no. Ness, Jay Dunn just said up here, Ness is in her right to say no. She just wanted the answer.
Yeah, Ness can say no. And Ness can let me know that, hey, well, I need a couple of months to think about it. The only problem with that is, though, is that I move on.
Uh-oh. Go for it, Ness. Okay, you got chat support. You got chat support. Well, okay, y'all, I gotta end because I'm gonna have to got something to do, then I gotta go get my baby. So I gotta end. And I'm thank
Okay, well,
y'all for
let me
so
drop
much
down, Demon.
support.
So,
Okay, and I'll do my little closing. Thank y'all all so much. Thank you, Nina. Better late than never. Like I said, y'all, I think Shelly is live. They said she's talking about lemon and the sector, whatever. So it should be an interesting time. I'm about to go in here and get my little session before I gotta pick up. This is my daughter's 7th grade dance. They only had one this year, so they stayed late after school. And after that, I told her we was gonna go to Maggiano's because we never did get to go for Valentine's Day, but we usually do that every year. My mom says us every year for Valentine's Day because I was real sick. So since I gotta be up late anyway after this dance, we're gonna go do that for dinner. But I'm gonna be listening in, y'all, and I'll be around because I definitely hope I get home in time to go to Ness's and see how this goes. Cause cancers, we believe in love, we believe in second chances and being forgiving, and it's spring and Ness, I don't know, it just does something to me. I'm getting warm fuzzies about this. Like I really have a good feeling. I think I have a new project because Bros 2025 is kind of on. I fell out with one half a bro. So I need a new couple and I need a new task and a new hobby around here. And I really think that I can get behind this. Thank you so much, Jake. You knew what I needed. And thank you so much, Ness, for being a team sport and giving it an open mind. And I would really, really, really love to hear what you've decided later on tonight. Okay, child. Yeah, she went on. Well, I guess it kind of looked dressy or whatever. Just from what I had on today, what I was doing earlier today. But yeah, she gonna have her little dress on. But now I'm not going to the dance. It's just the teachers are there chaperoning for that. It's right after they aftercare, so they go in there. So I have to pick her up. Then we're gonna go together because she likes to get dressed up and go to Margiano's, honey. She likes the tablecloths and all of that. So we'll be doing that. I'll be her after date thing. So yeah, we're gonna do that and all of that. So yeah, I have on a dress and stuff like that. But okay, y'all, I had such a great live, and I'll see y'all in the streets on somebody's link, I'm sure, once we get home later on. And have a good day, y'all. Let's go over to Sheila's and see what's going on, because Sheila feel bad for Lemon. So let me go over here and listen with an open heart and an open mind, because Molly. All right, y'all. Bye.